Alrighty, no lead-in time today because I managed to somehow get myself a farming party like 3 minutes ago. Oh. Alright, so I hadn't planned to start out the stream this way. Actually, I can move myself down, can't I? Hang on. Ideal. Just absolutely ideal. So, as I was saying, hadn't planned to start today's stream with me just mid-content. I was going to start off as a fresh character, but I might do that partway through the stream instead. That way we get a good look at what a kind of a mid-tier character looks like. And then we can maybe dive into... Why is my hair like so weird today? And then we can dive into a maybe a fresh start and check out the anvils. Because at the moment I'm in the Riverlands and I've not been to the anvils just yet. But we got a really good little XP farm going with these guys. So I'm kind of hoping to make the most of it while we're here. So we might spend the next, I don't know, like half an hour or so here. See how we go. Get some XP and then move on to the next spot. Or move on to something different rather. We can do some questing, do some gathering, potentially even do some crafting. But we'll see how we go. All around so far. Good game though. Thoroughly enjoying it. Obviously it's in its alpha state, so all that comes with the caveat that, you know, in alpha. But I've been absolutely adoring it. Absolutely adoring it. It's been so much fun. Got a weapon skill point? No, we don't. That's the bug. It's like the most minor bug that it tells me I have a skill point available when I don't. But I hate seeing it. I'm like the type of person where if something shows me that there's a notification waiting, I need to know what that is. I need to know. I can't just ignore it. Actually, let's see how much XP we get off these two guys, because I feel like I was getting more earlier farming some cave bears. Okay, so that one... Oh, actually, you know what? Okay, yeah, 1500 experience to that one guy. That's... Given how quickly we chew through them, that's an improvement for sure. There's very little downtime in this spot, so it's really ideal. We seem to be fairly lucky at the moment. There don't seem to be many people outside. Thankfully, this place doesn't look too contested. Yeah, we're just going to vibe today. It might be a little bit of a shorter stream. Is the boss live? Oh, you guys can't see the chat. I might eventually talk about shit the chat. Yeah, today's just been, a nightmare. I'll probably bring it up a couple of times. I'm now currently on Wi-Fi. I'm hoping it's looking stable. The health of it's looking good. Yeah, woke up this morning, just no internet connection. I'm like, oh, that's weird. That's kind of odd. Call my ISP, expecting them to have fucked something up. Seems like the wiring in my walls just caved overnight or something. So I've got somebody coming out, thankfully, tomorrow, hopefully to rectify that. Be nice. But it hasn't slowed us down, which is good. I thought if it was something major, I would not be streaming right now. Thank fuck. And then I've got ants. Now that the weather's warming up, a bunch of ants just walked their way into my kitchen today. Found a little bit of food that fell off the counter last night and nobody noticed. And then, goddamn, they were fucking everywhere. Thankfully, they hadn't made it off the floor yet. Yeah, nothing off those. No. Doesn't seem like we're getting much gear out of this place, which kind of sucks. I wouldn't mind getting some additionals if we got out of here, actually. It's not one of the rewards. Oh, you just get something random. Okay, we just got glint. Glint's fine. Glint's money. So I'm happy with glint. Riveting gameplay. How you going, Fufu? Good to see you, man. Yeah, absolutely. You get to watch me XP farm for a little while. After doing a little bit of XP farming, I will go do something else. But yeah, if you're keen later, I was saying I'd be happy to start up like a new character. Because I've only got one character going at the moment in the Riverlands. I'd be down to start one in the Anvils as well. No, it's fine, just funny. Yeah. Unfortunately, though, this is so much of like the efficient gameplay. You know, like if you want to be efficiently farming XP, this is the way to go. You stand in a group, the tank pulls, and then you just keep on destroying the pulls. What do you do after you in this game after you finish farming XP? I guess farm gear, craft gear, the usual kind of stuff. work against the Harbingers. The Harbinger content, which is like the new kind of end game content, the end game kind of not progression system, but the end game content is essentially the Harbingers, but I've got to be level 25 to engage in that, so there is some end game content. Well, what I would call end game content for this, and it's the first kind of story arc that they've implemented, so that's going to be interesting. There's also, I think, a couple of like raids for like high level dungeons you can do, but I've not really looked into it because I'm not there yet. Hey Texas, how you going, man? Good to see you. So there is some stuff to do at endgame, but like everything, it's, you know, more of the same. It's just this is unfortunately the most XP efficient thing that I can do right now. But yeah, we'll I'll do some random. I've got like a couple of quests I do need to do. I do need to do these quests still. I might actually be at the right level for Slivers of the Past now. I'm not too sure. But I can do the final call. I've got to do some work on those too. But the quests seem slightly inefficient at the moment. But I've been really enjoying... Oh, what did we say there? Yeah. Really enjoying the combat though. Even though it does boil down to this in these areas. When you're doing stuff one-on-one, it's much more engaging. Anything dropped? No. Earlier on, we were like farming a couple of bears, but this is just so much more efficient. We have our tank officer, Jenny, who is just able to run in, pull shit out, run in, pull shit out. Yeah, that's the party UI here. You can... Looks like it's a bit cramped against the side. You can move the UI around, and I have moved it around a little bit. So hopefully everything's kind of in its spot. There is a raid UI as well. Which of the many characters on screen is you? This one here, this guy, and this little pet here is my summon. But yeah, we're just a group. We're just a mass of fucking DPS and healing. That's all. We own buffs from this. I think this is Pedriox. What's Pedriox? Oh, he's a mage. Okay. Yeah, so what do we have in the party? We got two clerics, we got a rogue, we got a bard, we have a tank, a mage, a fighter, and then me as the summoner. Just wondering how it would look with 20 people in it. As someone who hasn't played obviously a lot of endgame MMO stuff, I have seen the raid UI once, and it looked very similar to what I've seen from like WoW and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm surprised that the general party size is 8. I didn't know what it was, but 8 people in a party. It does get a little bit, yeah, like fucking trying to understand what's happening in there. Good luck to you. Absolutely good luck to you. I think this game does have a problem with visual clarity when it comes to these kind of group fights. And I was thinking about that when I decided to stream it today. I was kind of looking at it and I'm like, fuck, do I, yeah, it's just, yeah, exactly. It's MMOs in general, right? I don't know if this is any better or worse than most MMOs. You train your brain for it in time. Well, that's what I was thinking, because I'm like, I'm sitting here and I'm like, I understand what's going on. But then I was like, the viewer experience is probably not the best when I'm just doing this. When I'm just sitting in a group, spamming abilities onto just a few enemies. Yeah, you understand too. You've played WoW for 20 years. Yeah, no, exactly right. That's why I was thinking it might be better for the second half of this stream to be me making a new character, so I can show you the onboarding, the start of the game, and it won't just be me standing with a couple of guys just farming XP. But I've been trying to push towards level 25 kind of as quick as I can, so I can check out that Harbinger gameplay as well. Like, I really want to see, I really want to get a good look at what that, like, how that functions, essentially. Because everything I've seen so far, I'm quite happy with. They've, like I said on Tuesday, they've fleshed out the game much more than I kind of anticipated. Seems like it takes a long time to level up a character. Yeah, it does take a while because I've got fucking, what have I got? I've got 27 hours of playtime already. See, I've got 27 hours of playtime, level 14. I wouldn't say I've been necessarily efficient in that time, I suppose, but I've not been terribly inefficient at the same time. Looks like a, like a standard Chinese MMO. Yeah, I think they took a lot of inspiration, I think, in the combat system from what we're seeing from a lot of like Korean MMOs for sure. Looks like refined Chinese MMO. I mean, if it's looking refined now, I'd say that's a good sorry, I was checking the audio levels there. I'd say that's a good outcome given we're still in alpha. But I do worry about how crazy just everything would look, you know, in a full-blown raid. I'm a bit worried about what that might look like. Oh, just because, yeah, they do. Yeah, they tend to have a lot more shit on screen. Although there is a lot of stuff on screen. I could minimize half of it, though. Also minimize that. But yeah, once we've done a little bit of farming, I feel like I'm not going to get to level 15 hanging out here, am I? To be fair. I prefer the last place I was far. Why is this giving me a tutorial again? What? Oh, I must have accidentally clicked the wrong button. Yeah, no worries, Texas. No worries, man. Yeah, we'll check out the anvils. Check out the anvils a bit later. Yep. Yeah. Fully well, I don't know what you would call fully customizable. Fully customizable by my standards. Obviously, you can lock and unlock and move shit around. There's also this space up here. And in terms of the UI itself, you can edit the HUD and like move shit around. So I can move the pet. I should actually, moving the pet action bar here would be ideal. That would be better for me. Let's do that. Save it as profile. Yep. So I've got an ultra wide one as well, so I can have multiple profiles. It's literally just like in WoW. I would imagine it's probably gonna have a lot of similarities, right? Because yeah, I wouldn't mind unlocking this. Yeah, bringing all my pet actions over here actually. Oh fuck! I really wish that I was able to get all of those on the bottom lines, but that'll work. It's good that you can customize it. Yeah, actually, fuck it. For now, I'm just gonna no. Oh, we got these. Okay. I'm trying to think about where I want all these. I'll just leave them where they are for now, and I'll figure it out later. I forgot. I didn't realize I could actually move that one, but I should have realized. Yeah, in terms of like the overall UI experience, they've done fairly well. Like I'm quite pleased with how much they've improved the game from the start of Alpha 2. They're aiming, I think I said Tuesday, they're aiming for beta next year, I believe. I remember hearing in an interview with Steven, they were aiming to get towards beta next year. I think that might be possible, to be honest. Given how much they've added in a short period of time. I think they could get there. They've still got a lot to flesh out, and I know they've reduced the scope of what they initially planned to release a little bit. But that's mostly in like the second continent. Instead, they'll make that like something that comes later. It's like a mix between modern minimalist and old school intricate. Probably hop on at some point closer to release. Yeah. It's not something I'd recommend at the moment. I was saying that to my friend, well, you know, Cameron. I was saying that to Cameron the other day. Like, it's not quite in a space where I would recommend it. Someone is up top pulling some, okay. And that's because there's still like a fair few bugs, and obviously they're still fleshing out the content too. You know, the node system seems relatively robust at the moment. They're getting the through. Are we going to go have a look, are we? Nope. But yeah, like especially with the cost, like I think full price it's I think full price it's 75 Australian dollars, and I'm like that's fucking steep. Like they're charging full release prices for this game, although it is going to be subscription based on release, and if you buy now you get a month subscription, but the month subscription is $15 USD, so it's nowhere near comparable. But once it gets to beta, might be worth it. Some bugs you can stand, just need more of the game to exist. Yeah, exactly. yeah, exactly right. Like more of the game does need to exist before it's absolutely worth jumping in. Because right now, like I'll find out. Like I'll let you know if my opinion changes on that. My plan for this is to push myself to level 25, engage in some of the end game activities, and then do like a proper early access review type thing. Looks like we might be moving spots. All right, looks like we're moving to a different oh, not yet. Okay, looks like the group might be moving to a different space. Although if they're going for full price pro subscription plus full price every 1 to 2 years whenever expansions release, you may avoid it. No, so their plan on release, I don't know about expansions, but their plan on release is to be subscription only. So you're not going to have to pay it full release, but at the moment there is a cost to get in, which is part of my confusion. Especially with what the cost is, but I guess they're costing it on the idea that you will be playing / testing the game up until that point. So yeah, at full release there won't be a full price to it. Oh, okay, let's go here. Pick a game for 5k points. Oh fuck, is that what I said it? Oh shit, I didn't. You know what? I did not think about the costs when I set those. Hang on, let's follow this man and then I'm going to quickly adjust that. Good catch, Fufu. Very good catch, thank you. Where are we here? I'm just kind of assuming this guy is not going to fuck me up. God, I do not know. Oh, I do not know where shit is in the Twitch dashboard, I'll tell you that. Ah, here we go, here we go. Found it. It is. I'll make it, fuck, I'll make it 20 for now. And I'll make the command like 10. I think that works. You make me play Blue Archive, right? I should say in the pick, actually, I should update that too. All right, hang on. Let's update that too. Pick a game, edit. All right. There we go. Yeah, fuck, I set up a couple of those. Oh, there we go. I set up a couple of those things. Jahijan, you got any gear laying around for Bard? Yeah. Yeah, I set those up today. I also set up text to speech. So you're welcome to try that, see if it works. And you've got fucking 55k points, Fufu, because you're here every goddamn day. Every goddamn stream for me, which I love you for. But that's why you've got endless points. I'd love to know how much salt he has, even though I know she lurks. Oh, he lurks. Fucking gotta stop calling her she. So I bet Salty has a fuckload of points that. But like, I don't know what like.
I love Fufu, born ready 2025.
Okay, that was a little quiet for me. Was that a little quiet for you, or do I need to turn that up? It works. Was it loud enough on your end? I did turn it down because it was loud enough. Okay, perfect. It was a little quiet for me. So I will need to figure out how to turn that up. Say it was okay. Happy with that. Like, I don't want it blasting your ears, you know what I mean? But... Where's the Ember Spring? It's just over here. Yeah, I've got the classic Brian streaming voice. I didn't realize that that voice had a name. Do I need to touch this thing? I don't really want to set this as my home point. So I think we're good. Who's Brian? I've set up text-to-speech Texas in the channel rewards thing. And the voice for the text-to-speech is Brian, which is a voice I've heard in random, like on a lot of other streams, in stream clips and shit like that. You can make, oh, okay, you put it slightly under me. Yeah. I was going for slightly under me, but not too quiet. But it came through my headphones a bit quiet. So I'll just need to see how I can bump the audio for myself. And like, and I was trying to avoid using that voice for the text to speech because I was like, you know, it's the generic one. But then I realized like the reason everyone uses it is just because it's the most clear. Like some of the other text to speech options were really rough, you know, like very electronic, very AI, well, old school like AI voice kind of thing. I may up the cost on that too, the text-to-speech, to be fair. I put it at, because like, Twitch tells me people on average make, are we fighting right now, or are we not? No, we're not. Like 210 points an hour or something like that. So I wanted to put it at a, is there a seductive one? I'll have to start looking. Although I think to get more voices, I'd have to like subscribe to something silly. So I'll probably leave it at that for now, unless it becomes something you guys really like. But I don't want it to be something where people are spamming it. So I might have to set a limit on it at some point. Either way, I can turn it off and on, so I could always turn it off if it becomes a problem. Okay, get out of this. Oh, I didn't summon my pet. That's fine, I'll summon it after. Okay, we accidentally had a mage come up behind us. But you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna hope he gets caught up in the nonsense. Okay, at least this place we've got a little more room. I can't walk past a certain point without getting an error message and TB to Ember Spring. Let me relog. Okay, just some guy struggling on the team. So there are still a fair few bugs, like really random bugs. Like I should summon my pet, but the summoner summoning their pet can cause people to like lock up for a minute. Which I'm surprised they haven't fixed yet, because that feels like a potentially exploitable bug. But I love that you went straight looking at the channel points, Sufu. And thank you for doing that before somebody requested a game. So I'll explain as well. No. I like the donut shoved on it. That's good. Oh, so there's something to spend points on. Well, there's the what is actually in there. You can do a message effect, gigantify an emote. How does this work? I don't actually know. What does this do? Unleash celebration. Okay, well, it didn't do anything on screen, so maybe I need to set that up properly. That one was just there from Twitch, though. Yeah, all I was able to get in today was the text to speech, and then I just added a couple of ones that Twitch already had. There's the hydrate one. I've not added like any on-screen effects or anything like that. I know Salty's kind of keen on that stuff, so I might add a little bit, but I don't want my stream to become just a spam of like emotes and things on screen. You know what I mean? I don't know if that's really the vibe I'm looking for. But there's some hydration for you, Fufu. Thank you for keeping me going. Yeah, I mean, if there's something you would like to see there, Texas, it worked. If there's something you'd like to see there, Texas, I can add things in for you, but I don't know really what you'd want to see there, you know? I don't know if you were there when we were talking about it on Tuesday. But yeah, if there's anything you'd like to see, just let me know. We need to add a little... we need to add freaking Fortnite dances or something. Yeah, all the just Twitch ones seem to just be things that pop up in chat and then I need to make sure I'm onto it. I do have a program which handles the text-to-speech which lets me put on like visual and sound effects if I want to. But it takes a bit of setting up, and all I had time to do today was try out the text-to-speech. So it'll be something I add to over time. But again, it comes down to what you guys want to see. Obviously, that's stuff for you. Like, if I have some good ideas, I'll throw them in there, and I've got some ideas about what I want to do with it. But yeah, have a think. If you think about something you'd like to see on there, Texas, let me know, man. I'll just let these guys know. Beneficial to consumer things, but you doubt there are many or even... Yeah, like that's the thing. Like I could... You know, like in terms of what's beneficial to you, there's not really that much I can do. I could look into some like they do some aggro resets, XP isn't bad. Okay, yeah, it's fine. Oh, never mind, got another one. Yeah, we do. Yeah, so like, yeah, if you can think of something though, but yeah, I doubt there. Yeah, there's nothing in particular I can think of. You know. I was like Googling it and like looking at YouTube tutorials and stuff. A lot of them are just like emotes so you can throw up on screen or voice audio, you know, or audio files you can play. So one of the ones Salty suggested was like the Windows sound, so you can like troll people with that. And yeah, you don't really use them that much either, do you, Fufu? Yeah, I thought text-to-speech works. That way, you know, you're always welcome to do that if you want to. But I'm pretty much, you know, reading the chat all the time anyway. What? Did that guy just launch? Oh, fuck. I should summon this. Rogue privilege, like top of the square pillar. Go... I like how I just summoned my thing, even though we're gonna be running around. See, waving your hands and your character is casting and attacking by itself. Yeah, so the auto, so you have like a weapon. Oh, hang on, looks like we're going somewhere. Okay. Oh no, we pulled these, did we? Is that what we're doing? I didn't think we were about to fight these, but alright, why the fuck not? Yeah, so I have an auto attack. So this book combo attack. So basically every character has a basic attack that you can do that just kind of rolls while you're casting your abilities. Holy fuck, what is this? All right. Pulled way too many. An AFK Chinese MMA. I mean, it's only the basic attack shit though. Like, you're not gonna do... Oh. You're not really gonna do anything with the basic attack. Oh, okay. Okay, there we go. Just like a WoW, yeah. Yeah, auto attacks, they're just... You just consistently auto attack while you're in combat. I think that's pretty standard for... Yeah, I think that's pretty standard for most MMOs. Like, everything else you have to cast, though. Can I get a res... Oh, did that guy die? Oh, he did. Oh, no. Yeah, two of them died up there. Where is Benric? Oh, he's coming up. Do you remember how to get there? Oh. Sorry, I was trying to help that guy get up, but then he fucking worked it out. And now I'm panicking. I'm gonna have to work it out. Oh no. Okay, that was that was very easy. Alright, on the horse. Oh fuck. Absolutely fucking myself instantly. Okay, there's the team. Pretty standard for just so if your character between button presses, it's pretty standard MMOs have tag targeting. Floaty book has nice animations. Is always floating like that. Can you sheath it? I think when it's sheathed. No, I think it's always floating. I can swap to this scepter. Scepter. But it seems like when it's not in your hand, it just kind of pops in and out. I don't know if they have plans to change that, to be honest with you, but I also don't fully understand the reason between having two. Well, I guess most MMOs have like a couple of weapon sets, don't they? Or is that more modern? Did WoW have weapon sets? I feel like it did. I just never used them. To be fair, I don't use them here either. Like, I just have my one weapon. But I guess if you're in melee, it makes sense to have that weapon available. We'll eventually have multi-classes too, so surely multiple weapon sets will be helpful. Oh! Good point, yeah. The plan is to have multi-classing in this. I think they call them... What do they call them? I don't think they've called it multi-classing, but it's essentially what it is. We have your main class, then you pick another class later on, and then you become a different class. So their whole thing is they have 64 classes, but it's just variations of, you know, the various ones. Snuggle has been a thing even away. Okay, yeah. Yeah, no worries, Texas. Catch you later, man. Not for you. Respect it. Going this way? I think we are, yeah. Okay, where are we going? guy's gonna back up into the druid. Alright, I need to summon my thing really quick. Oh. Oh. Alright, well they pulled, so we'll see. Apparently summoning can have a negative impact on people. There's a bit of a bug at the moment where when you summon it can just like freeze everyone's screen. I've only seen it once when somebody else summoned, but I've been around a lot of other summoners as well, and I don't really understand how that's coming out. Yeah, it's an issue they just haven't quite fixed. Yeah, it's a small bug, but it's interesting because I don't know what procs it. But last night, yesterday afternoon, I was playing a tiny. Breaks 20 people's games. Yeah. Yeah, last night I was playing some. And they were like for ages I was trying to join this party, and eventually I joined and they're like, we'll let you in, but don't fucking summon your pet. And I was like, all right, whatever. Like, I was only on for like half an hour, so I was like, whatever works for you guys. I just want some XP. Summons can also get you flagged for PvP. I've not had that happen, but there's a lot of people who haven't changed. What is it? This setting in here. The required force PvP. Because a big issue for bards especially is their AoE can spread to people outside the party, so their AoE buffs. But that means that it can spread to people who are flagged, and if you buff someone that's flagged without having that forced PvP thing on, then you get flagged yourself. Whereas if you have that ticked on, then you don't flag simply for buffing people around you. And I'm guessing that person then doesn't receive the bugs if they're flagged. Or the buffs, sorry. It's Officer Jenny planning to pull those up here, is she? Yeah. Alright, my bad. Man, Texas really did not like this game, did he? I can understand a game not being for you, but he almost, that felt personal. Oh fuck, we got a chopper up here. Is that coming from? Oh, disappeared. It's also, it sucks that the fact that there's no Australian servers. I understand why, but it's such a frustration because playing a melee class with the lag I have feels rough. And it's sometimes hard to tell whether the rubber banding is related to me playing on this server or not. Why is that attacking? What are you doing? These dudes behind us making it weird. Yeah, I don't know why these dudes popped on behind us while we were after we arrived here. What is this? Oh, there goes the chopper again. Those guys behind us, like, they must be at the full pull range for that mob, and they're just refusing to let it go. Yeah, I've been surprisingly into this game so far. I know this probably is a little bit mundane, just watching me XP farm, but it's come together quite well, I think. Yeah, fuck, I'll just throw that in there for now. Thankfully, you can currently respec skill trees without any downsides. I've mostly just been throwing points in when it comes to the weapon skill trees. Why is my summon over there? I don't know what my summon is up to. Get over here. Okay, is it chilling? Yeah, okay, it's chilling. Can pull the box if we feel brave. Okay. Just... But yeah, if you'd like to see another class move, I'd be able to start up another character for you. Check out the Anvil starting area. I'm curious to see if the onboarding in the Anvils is as good as it is in the Riverlands. I was surprised to see how well the Riverlands onboarding kind of worked. It's still incredibly basic, but it's it works for what it is. There's a lot of players around it. What are all these guys doing? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's... Well, they got... Oh, there's 3 over there. Get the 3, get the 3. This guy in this fucking... No streamline classes to be there and seeing at least it doesn't matter what grinding mobs. Fair. Maybe raid or dungeon would showcase classes better. That's true. I don't think I can get into any right now. Hey, Salty, how you going? Good to see you. Yeah, I know there's like, I think there's a small raid or something somebody was calling a raid at the Hall of Judication or whatever it's called. So I might try heading over there. Might try heading over there. You see, you've done it. Done what? Day's going way better than yesterday. Everyone was doing splendiferous. Yeah, doing fairly well. Although, yeah, I said a couple. I set up text to speech. So we have that one. I think I put on the hydration one, but it doesn't have like any, there's no like visual or audio stuff other than the text to speech, right? Why is that attacking? But yeah, fuck my day. My day's been so annoying. Like I woke up this morning and just no internet connection in the house. So I'm like, fuck's sake. So all morning I'm like trying to figure out what's going on. I come up here and find that the internet, the connection light is just pure black. It's not showing anything. Go down to my NBN box. Same thing. It's just not showing at all. So I call up my ISP and they're like, oh, it looks like your box just isn't connecting to your modem. Can you like try a couple of different cables? So I tried a couple of different cables up here. Nothing changes. And I'm like, well, nothing's happening on this end. And the cable from the box goes straight into the wall. So I can't swap that one out easily. So I'm like, oh, okay, look, let me go downstairs. I'll fucking undo my modem, bring it all downstairs, plug it straight in, and then it works. So I plug it straight in, the fucking thing works. So it seems that the issue is with the cables running through my fucking walls. So I've got somebody coming out tomorrow to take a look at that. Very excited. But also, how incredibly annoying. It's my thing's not attacking. I had it turned off. And then, at lunchtime, I'm like going downstairs, making myself something to eat. Look down and there's just ants everywhere. Ants all over my kitchen floor. A bit of food had like fallen off the counter last night and we hadn't picked it up. We haven't noticed. It wasn't that we just left it there. Hadn't noticed it had fallen off the counter. So it was just fucking ants all over my kitchen. Thankfully they were just on the floor. They hadn't got into anything. So then lunch, I'm like sitting there fucking vacuuming up dead ants. So it just been an awful day. And then work was annoying. Like my line manager was just on top of me, micromanaging. Just a day. Just an absolute day. You mentioned, are you hungry? What are you gonna have? You're gonna have fufu, some more amazing ramen. You're gonna make sushi today. I love it though. Still got the Japanese theme. That's all that matters. Having to, you do have food that you need to finish. You accidentally cook too much. I'm guessing it's food you don't want to eat though, salty. Oh, yep. Okay, that's all good. Japanese food is too tasty. It's so good. It is really good. A cheeky file. Okay, yep. So one of our guys is currently flagged for combat. So when you die, you leave some of your resources on the ground, and then if somebody else picks them up, it flags them for combat. Oh, you like eating it? You're not picky eater that much. There's a veggie stew, which is supposed to be a veggie stew, which is supposed to be stir fried. So wait, did it start out as a stir fry and turn into a stew? How does this work? I could check in. I did join a guild yesterday. I could check in with them to see if they're doing anything interesting. Oh, you accidentally made it a stew midway through cooking. Oh, that's no good. That's no good at all. Seems like the worst possible kind of mix-up, you know? Made Romanian bean stew the other day, but it wasn't accidental. I've never heard of somebody making an accidental stew, but I can kind of see how it happens. It's just a bunch of veggies, then I added some chicken fillet to make it interesting. Sounds like the best accident that happened. Oh, I don't know. I'm not a big stew fan. I'm honestly not a big fan of stews. I think it's the texture. A stir fry sounds fucking incredible. I just made a stew. To me, that would be a tragedy. An actual tragedy. I've not had good stew if I say that. Very possible. Very possible. Yeah, I've maybe just not had a good stew. Like, I'm probably thinking of the stews my mum would make when I was a kid that were just full of, like, celery and things. Green tofu a lot, cabbage, carrots, capsicum, onion leek, then a bunch of chili. Oh, okay, that does actually sound very fucking good. That sounds so good. Yeah, I guess I just need a good stew. You'll have to send me a stir fry recipe, Salty. I'll see if I can nail it. Otherwise, it'll just become a stew, and that's a win-win. Hit me up. When you come to Southeastern Europe, I'll sit with the best goulash of your life. I do like trying out different foods. I really like trying out foods from other cultures, especially ones I haven't had before. You generally find they're fucking fantastic rather than not, right? Well, goulash was originally a soup, but nowadays people make it a thicker stew. I guess that makes sense, right? It probably started, maybe lightning ball. Okay, yeah. Just people talking in party chat. Beef potato, there's nothing to hate about it, and paprika. Yeah, that's it. I've like, if a dish ever becomes like a well-known dish in a country or a culture, it's generally because it's fucking good, right? No culture wants to consistently eat bad food. I feel like a lot of European countries have also nailed that too. They have like their signature dish. Although last time I was in Melbourne, we went to like a Norwegian restaurant and everything was fermented, and I just wasn't a big fan of that. Everything was fucking fermented. Oh, this is gonna be a... Oh, the chopper just wrecked me. Those are the main things. Okay. Yeah, I might message my... I'll message the guild guys, see what they're doing. See if they're keen to do like some kind of smaller raid. That was a good pull though. We killed a fuckload in that. Can you res disco? Is somebody dead? What? Oh fuck, I was reading the guild chat. Mobs can't spread out as much on the bridge. Range get on a rock though. Shouldn't be killing this while our tank is pulling on the other side. There's also curry dishes which are often stews. You still can't stews because you love them. No, that's good. I do need some dinner ideas, although I don't think I have the materials to make a stew tonight. Sad recipe for a ring. Actually, let me ask the guild that now. What's this place called? Hall of Judication. Okay, I'll see what my guild mates come back to me with. I'm a citizen here, right? How do I check that? Diplomacy? Relics? Not sure. I don't know how to check my citizenship. Maybe it's in here somewhere. Oh, citizenship. Yeah, okay. I am just still a citizen of that one, alright. Oh, what's this blue thing? Oh, it's gone. Okay, what was that? I wonder what that was. Bringing up the Borks. Alright, looks like nobody in my guild knows anything about these fucking raids. It seems like the main gameplay loop at the moment is just finding a group, getting to a point of interest in doing this. Like finding a space, having somebody pull, which kind of sucks because like this place is quite big. I wish it was more of a people flow through the map, but instead there's kind of camp spawns. But you can always trust the player base to find the most efficient XP farm, you know? We can mean on outside, just ran in to see if a group was there. Okay. Can I see my guild mates in here? Yeah, guild. So what are these? What's this guy talking? Oh, it's level 16. I could go see what my guild mates are up to. I'm close enough in their level. I'll shoot them a message, see what they're up to. That way we can maybe travel somewhere and do something a bit more interesting than this. Oh, Jenny just hit 14. Nice. What would you consider like fairly quick leveling in an MMO, Fufu? Because at the start of this stream, I was about level... I think I was at the very start of 14. I was pretty close to the start of 14. I'm about halfway to 15 now. I guess in an hour, that's not bad. Although it does involve just kind of doing this for an hour. So I need... Not sure. I'm rare recently with event but XP buff you get from 1 to max in 6 hours. I'd say that's ridiculous though. That almost like the journey is part of the experience, right? Nice big chunk of glint for me. This is like the money. You essentially just consolidate money into glint. I agree, that's fast. Leveling should be slow paced, and you have to do all the activities in the game like crafting, PV, yeah, PV trading, questing, whatever else is there. Yeah. But for the 69th character, yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, you do just want to get to the end by that point, don't you? I do like in this that you do get XP for doing all those things. So you do get XP while you're crafting, you get it while you're gathering as well. It's obviously to a much lesser degree though. Like, yeah, this is still the optimal way of getting XP. So like trying to level up through crafting would be, although to be fair, I don't know how much crafting XP you get as you level your crafting skill. So maybe the higher level crafts give you big chunks of XP. Like you don't want to spend hundreds of hours leveling characters so you can begin to play the game. Yeah, in a game where you only have to level one character, that works. That's true. That's true. But if you expect to level up multiple, I'd expect some system in place that makes leveling faster for alts. Yeah, that's fair. Are there any MMOs that have a good system like that? WoW is a pretty good system. Like, do you need to do something different to power level in WoW? Like to get from like, because you were saying 1 to max in 6 hours. You don't really play. Oh yeah, you don't play. Yeah, that's fair. Anyway, you can get heirlooms for alts, which are items that are account bound and scalable level that make you stronger while leveling. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, is it going to get nighttime? Oh, 1 minute remaining and then it will be nighttime. What are my earrings currently? Oh yeah. You got 6 times to level in, which makes this into a expansion to the storyline you want, which makes things less tedious so you can do what you prefer. That's cool. I really like that aspect. and this war, nice, nice. Should probably change this over to party chat again. No, that's raid party. You can also enable all the expansions end game content while leveling if you've already unlocked it. On another character will let you do stuff like world quests, unique objectives that give tons of XP. That's a good system. I like that system. Yeah, a system that gives you like options to do different things as you're leveling, I think is very good. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I don't know what their plan is for this game, if they even have a plan. Or maybe that's probably something they're not even thinking about, to be... Well, I'd hope they're thinking about it at the very least, but... So your first character takes a while, your second can be 2 times faster or more. You add events to the equation, it gets stupidly fast. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I guess, I mean, to be fair, going back to the conversation we had earlier about endgame content, right? The endgame content for this is a lot of the emergent PvP, PvE gameplay, right? So the Harbinger event that just kind of pops up here and there. Although I think there's a Harbinger event occurring... Where was it? It's over here. Yeah, there's a Harbinger corruption event happening there, but you have to be level 25 for it. But it's also the wars between nodes. So I think that's where a lot of the end game stuff is, Fufu, is like the wars between nodes, trying to vassal nodes, trying to grow your guild and your nodes kind of expansion. So like you can help the nodes grow, and then if you're in a guild, you can obviously declare war on people. Actually, I think you can do guild wars and settlement wars. So you can either war as a guild or as a settlement. Which I assume in many cases will be somewhat one and the same, but also different. So you're kind of part of 2 groups. You're part of a guild as well as part of a node. But it'd be interesting to see if the player base fully kind of push nodes into like, you know, this guild owns that node, this guild owns another node. Because I know the guild I'm a part of, we're trying to push for a specific node. I don't know if they did or not. Pardon me. Helps in WoW that you can level up from PvP or questing or just world questing, which is basically farming enemies, but more fun. Or dungeons or even raids or improved leveling experience a lot. Yeah, that's good. That's good. It sounds like this is going for a similar vibe, right? Because there is PvP. I don't know how XP works in relation to PvP though at the moment. And I know that currently they've overtuned their corruption mechanic. So PvP is more punishing than they'd intended, but it's always on PvP. Like I could, if I wanted to, I could just leave this group, flag up and then start attacking them. They're going to murder me, but I could do it. Which I could try to fight someone later if you wanted to see me try to fight someone. I could just go find some poor guy just roaming the world and take a shot at him. That needs to be a channel point command. That's a good one, actually. I like the Murder Your Friends. That's a really good one. Hang on, I'm gonna write that down. That's gonna have to be a high cost though. That's gonna have to be or a variable cost, I guess. But I like that one. I think that's funny. I like that. Maybe don't stream with good gear on. Oh, what's that? How do we have the loot set up? Yeah, I don't. I haven't been corrupted, so I'd have to double check how it works. Because I know if you get to a certain level of corruption and then somebody kills you, you do drop your gear. At the moment, like if I die, right, I'm only dropping what's in here, and I'm not dropping all of it. I'm dropping some of what's in my materials. You don't drop what's in here, but I know that if you are corrupted enough and you die, you'll drop like a piece of gear, like at random. I don't know, and it might be multiple pieces of gear at random, but I'm not 100% sure. So like I could die and lose my pants, you know? But I do like the idea of having one that is, yeah, murder your friends. That's pretty good. Just chatting to the guy. Oh, yeah, I keep forgetting I'm covering the chat. I was asking them if the glint you pick up, which is this stuff, is individualized or if it can be looted as a group, because I'm not 100% sure. Oh, that's a few enemies. That's gonna be fucking good XP though. Well, getting very good XP, like 2,000 per, it's about 2,000 per mob. So I think in that we got like 8 to 10,000. I need another 220, no, 180,000 to level up. Something like that. 160. So what's that? 16 more pulls like that? Okay, that's a bit much. Nah, okay. Glint is definitely an individual drop. I like in this one where if you change the loot allocation, or if you change the loot rules after a party's formed, it requires... Oh, I don't know if it requires everyone to approve it. I assume it's the majority rules. But you can't, like, change the rules after the fact. Without informing people and having them vote on it. Comes our tank pulling just the one dog. Okay, we gotta start getting better pulls than this. Oh, Salty. Thank you for the gift subs. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Seemed like there was maybe a... I wonder if the bot I have has got a second emote for this. Oh, I should not have done that. Hang on, hang on. Stay here, dude. Oh, actually, can I turn you on now? Can you shoot from there? I can. Merry Gunmas. Thank you, Salty. I appreciate it. Also, great to see Mystic getting one of those. Trying to get some badge, Salty. Just trying to serve cartology. Oh, fuck. I appreciate that very much. Thank you. Again, if there's any channel point stuff you want, you let me know and I'll make it happen. You've been far too generous this week. Oh, Jenny, that's a big pull. That's a big pull. Oh, fuck, I've fallen. No, I'm good. Honestly, we can come down if that makes more penalties, yeah. This should have been... that should have been a TTS message, absolutely, yeah.
Merry Cuntmas.
Did it come through? I'm gonna have to turn up the volume on that for me. I don't know why it's so low. Just my command. Hey, Mystic, how you going, man? I hope you're well. Right, yeah, big shout out to Salty for doing that. Thank you very much, Salty. Actually, I'm gonna test that TTS again in a minute. Once we finish killing this group. Just kept resetting. Yeah, it's whatever. Oh, what's this? Greed. Oh, I want the blue ones. Hell yeah. Okay, let me try it. I'm going to try this really quick. So I'm just going to throw on a test. Where is it? Test TTS. So test. Actually, no, you know what? I'm going to put it in. Okay, I'm doing this because I want to check the sounds on the side.
Thank you to Salty for the amazing support this week.
Yeah, okay. It looks like the soundbar was pretty decent there. Trying to stay awake. Why are you trying to stay awake, Mystic? Why not just go to sleep? What's going on? Bare bones. Oh, of course, now everything is being... Yeah. Oh, I won one of them. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to see how to make that loud for myself. I don't know why that's so weirdly quiet. Because I want to be able to hear it just as loud as you guys are. I don't know why it's coming through so much quieter for me. Oh, you'll be partly off work for 2 weeks? Hell yes. Nice. Is that your Christmas break? I also like that obviously a bunch of other people got those subs too. Gurns, Kasuno. Have you got any plans for those 2 weeks off, Salty? You doing anything? Christmas Eve until the 7th of January. Oh, what a dream. I rarely take time off in the holiday period. I don't usually mind working through it. But then why it's just an emblem. I thought it was like a neck piece or something. But then like my Christmas, my period after Christmas is a nightmare. Well, and I say this kindly because I love my family. But like I'm seeing my mum Christmas Day and then my girlfriend's family as well. Then potentially seeing them somebody else the next day, then seeing my dad the next day, then seeing someone else, and then seeing my dad again. It's just like my 4 days off are just completely eaten up. Okay, where's he gonna run to? He stop there? Please stop there. Stop there. Stop there. Why does he have to go in for melee range? Actually, to be fair, it can be in melee range now. I don't think it really matters. I guess we can just jump down and do only Borks, more XP. Yeah, makes sense. Everyone's down. I may as well go down there. Too early to sleep, but this game ain't helping either. Sorry, Mystic. I think we're going to put you to sleep here, but that just means you'll be stuck lurking on the channel, and I'm okay with it. I might peel off from this group soon, head over towards my home node, do a couple of things there. But I know what you mean. Like, I was very worried about streaming this game today, because the more I thought about it, the more I'm like, it's just going to be me and a group of people just farming shit, because that's the most interesting content. But I could go fight some stuff solo. I could go do a couple of quests. Ooh, got the Bork on me. You need time away from your demonic gremlins of employees. Yeah. No, I'm kind of feeling that. I don't have any leave booked, I think, until February, and then I'm going away for... I can't remember how long I'm going away for now. I think it's a week. I think it's just a week I'll be in Melbourne, which I'm really looking forward to. That's just droppings. Man, I'm rolling well, though. I'm going to get these too. Hey, Harry, how you going, man? You need your time away. Oh, sorry. As your co-manager put it, she's an angel if everyone is sending me. Your team is taking me for granted. I think that's always the case. And how you going, Harry? I hope you're well. Don't really care for either of those. It'd be so funny if I get the roll again. It's all good. It's just very uninteresting, boring looking game. Oh, okay. Okay. I feel that. I feel like if you're not into MMOs, like this kind of gameplay does suck. It does suck to watch. I completely understand what you mean. But that's good to know. Like I'll limit how much of this I play on stream. This is definitely something I'll probably make some videos on, but yeah, even today I was like, do I stream it? Do I stream it? You know, like, is it going to make a lot of sense? No, I appreciate that. I'm in need of some new games to play at the moment. I mean, I could go back to Tarkov, play a little bit more Tarkov. I could play a bit more Path of Exile. I'll tell you what, we'll finish this mob and then we'll bail out of here. All right, let's bail. I want to go do this. We'll go do this quest over here, and then I'll head to my home node. Okay, I can't do anything around that right now. So leave party, and then pray that there's no enemies here. Hell yeah. So yeah, I want to get over to this place if I can. Don't mind MMOs, but this just don't. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's fair. That's fair. I'm hoping that once it hits full release, it'll have a bit more appeal than it does now. Oh. Onslaught. Ah, it's level 25 as well, hey? Oop. Was being attacked there. Or maybe I just need to stream a bit more like Star Citizen or something. But I feel like equally, I feel like that could be a very slow game. Yeah, I'll put the marker there. That'll do. What are you playing at the moment, Mystic? Are you still, did you end up getting into Battlefield 6? I'm a little disappointed I kind of missed that wave. I don't know why. I just wasn't quite that. Warframe hit peak numbers recently. Did it really? Hey, the request game features there, Fufu. it's there now. You could have got it cheap too, but you made me up the price, so here we are. I did see, because there was the Warframe, there was the Warframe trailer with the Game Awards. Have they like updated something specific there? What is that? What's that massive tower I'm looking at here? Titan's Ring, is it? Oh, that's the Tower of Carfen. Okay, so that I believe is one of the raids. So maybe those. Oh, so I think these are the raids. Tower of Carfen. Ellenfor Forge. I wish they had levels on them, but I'm pretty confident it's just going to be 25. So I think it's just those at the moment. I don't think there's any more raids. Are there any in the Anvils? Doesn't appear so. Yeah, so it looks like there's just the 2 raids at the moment in the Riverlands. So maybe next time I stream this, I'll see if I can stream it when we're doing a raid or something to show that off. Yeah, it was power through. They just release new content all the time, kind of like PoE, but slightly less structured. Yeah, okay, all right, makes sense. Oh, you ended up staying ended up staying away from it. I've heard pretty good things, to be honest, but it was just I was already kind of past that, you know. Oh, Soulframe, is that the one you're talking about, Harry? Because I think I think it's called Soulframe, right? Yeah, saw a bit on the fancy, yeah. I've not seen any of that since they released the super janky video ages ago, but I did hear that the more recent footage has looked quite positive. Yeah, I think what Fufu's talking about is what I remember last seeing on Soulframe. Because yeah, last time I saw it, it was really undercooked. I say as I'm playing a currently undercooked game. Although it's got the bones there. It's just not got the rest of it yet quite yet. Yeah, so I want to do this quest. So completed this one, did we? All right, hand that in. Why have these got red marks? I'm too high level for these, am I now? Level 11 required. Okay, so I've out-leveled these. But I can still do them, it seems. So I don't see why I've out-leveled them. Yeah, we'll see. It was more undercooked than this when he played it. Cleon just did a play. I hope they amp up the enemies because it was the same old everything dies, everything. Yeah. Gamers are wimps these days. No challenge wanted, I think. Yeah, well, yeah. Like, I think that's the perception of these large companies, right? Because you look at Dark Souls and, move myself over just a tad. You look at Dark Souls and Elden Ring, right? Like, if there's another fucking Souls or Elden Ring game, I'm there. So many people are there. Bloodborne on PC. Please. You know how well Bloodborne on PC would sell? It's crazy to me that Sony don't just push for that, you know? Especially when they're pushing so many other games now into PC. But I guess that's just so far in their memory, they don't think it'll do well. But I feel like it would do so incredibly well. Especially having been... that's just PlayStation exclusive, right? That never made it to Xbox. You make the I am making the mistake of assuming that they want money. That's true. That's very true. Well, they want is to ruin your life specifically. Did I tell you guys about... I bought a game on the PlayStation Store. Fuck, it must have been like 6 months ago, to be honest. It was ages ago. Do you know how fucking awful Sony's refund policy is for PlayStation? You have to speak to somebody. You have to speak to a person to get a refund. You can't just process it through the store. I remember trying to process it online and they're like, we only take refunds during business hours, Monday to Friday. Can you believe that? It blew my mind. You can't even submit a request. That's some dark pattern shit right there too. Because you know that's extra work for them across the board. Yeah, right? As soon as and that was the last time I purchased something on the PlayStation Store. I won't do it again. I won't do it because I bought this game, right? I think it was Astroneer, funnily enough, because I'm like, oh, that'll be a fun little co-op game. My girlfriend and I can play some of that. Girlfriend for you, Harry, not partner. And then we got it. Turned out it is multiplayer, but each person needs to own a copy, and you can't play split screen, which I thought wild for a game like that because it's so perfectly co-op, like couch co-op. So yeah, and then I start looking into refunds. Nope. Gotta do it in business hours. You gotta call someone. No, it wasn't call someone. You've got to talk to an online chat agent. That's what it was. You got to talk to an online chat agent, right? I fucking forgot about this bit. So you go through, you get in queue for the chat agent, obviously, because there's going to be a queue. They're not going to have one available for you. And if you don't watch it, it will time you out after 5 minutes. Because I remember starting in the queue, and then when I looked back 10 minutes later, I just wasn't in the queue anymore. And I was like, oh, what happened there? Started up again, and yeah, 5 minutes in, it's like, hey, are you still there? You'll be disconnected if you don't confirm. Holy shit, what a load of bullshit that is. Dark patterns for days. I could not believe it. Actually, I want to go over here because I want to try and upgrade my certifications. I could not believe how just anti-consumer that is. It doesn't surprise me, but here we are. What refund policy? You don't do refunds. But now you can request by the PS Store. Oh, you can. Oh, they may have changed it since I did it. Okay, you can refund you can ask by the PS Store. Yeah, I assume they gave me the refund because I played it for all of 2 seconds. Started the game, saw there was no couch co-op, closed the game, requested a refund at my earliest available opportunity. If they try to deny me, I'm at the point now. And I'm happy to say this. I'm at the point now where if a company fucks with me, I go full Karen on them. I go full consumer fucking advocate. I'll start quoting the various consumer advocacy groups that we have in Australia. I'll start quoting the Australian Consumer and what is it? The ACCC. That's all I fucking know them as. The old ACCC. I'll start quoting shit off their website, and it always works. It always works. But everyone is just trying to fuck you constantly. They make everything impossibly hard. So I just go for you to EU to understand these problems. Oh, sorry. I also missed your message earlier, Harry. When you say gamers, you mean mainstream, not Elden Ring. Yeah, but I think those companies listen to a vocal minority when things get hard. And then they pander to that minority. I think more gamers want a challenge than they realize, but they get stuck pandering to that group. They need to start serving ads in the queue. You don't watch them, they force you. Everyone's just trying to fuck me constantly. But they are. They really fucking are. Just every company is just out to get you all the time. I actually snapped at I snapped a little bit on the phone today when I was talking to my internet service provider because he was trying to help me troubleshoot. And at a certain point, he's like, "Oh, is your modem from iiNet?" I'm like, "No, it's not. I bought my own because I didn't want the stuff you were going to give me." And then he started a sentence with, "Well, because it's not a iiNet modem." And I'm like, no. And I stopped him. I'm like, no. If you're going to tell me it's my modem, don't. I'm like, I just bought it. It's fine. He's like, "No, I wasn't going to say that." And I was like, "Oh shit, sorry." I'm just so used to them putting the blame back on me when they've caused me so many fucking problems. Tradesman. Oh yeah, so that guy's there. That guy there is flagged for PvP. Oh, he's level 5. I'm not going to attack a level 5 guy. That would have been sad. But if I see somebody flagged, I might try to where is... I thought there was a mining guy here. Is there not? Because I know you chat to people to upgrade your certifications. It's the wood shop. Yes, that's carpentry. Woodshop foreman, smithy vendor. You're just a vendor, right? Yeah, we can sell the glint to him though. Yeah, we don't have anything in here to sell him, do we? No. Smithy foreman, this guy then. No? Must need to find a mining foreman then. If one even exists. Trades rep. Unless it's over here. Oh, maybe the stonemason station? Okay, I'll go look at the stonemason station. The stonemason station. I was struggling so I can get that out. Update recently, you can go to purchase history and click refund from there. Kind of like how it marks. Oh, okay, that's good. That's good. Thank you, Mystic. That's good to know. Knowing that, maybe I will buy something, given it's an easier refund. Although fucking shit's so expensive on that store. Okay, Stoneworks vendor. Can you do my mining certifications? No, you're just a vendor. Fuck. Foreman. Can you do my mining certifications? You can. Promote it, please. Can you? Did he do something? Can I see my mining certification? Processing, crafting, affiliations, active vehicle. That's an interesting way of putting it. Okay, I have no idea. What if I tried demote it? Cannot demote that profession. Okay, well, you give me something for that, but you won't give me something for... What if I want to promote that? Maybe if I can't promote it, it just doesn't work. Yeah, alright. Back over to here to get that quest done then. Easy processing, Sony, but still strict with refunds. Oh yeah. No. Like, I mean, what company? Valve is just the most generous company when it comes to refunds. Well, in my experience anyway. I've never had a real problem with Valve when it comes to refunds ever since they implemented that policy. What is it? Like 2 hours or 14 days or whatever? I think that's somewhat reasonable. 2 hours though is problematic for games like this. But from what I've seen, they'll usually give you a break if you if the game's had like problems. Well, I mean, this guy's died and left a pile of stuff. Should we see what he left for us? So if I take this, I will be flagged for combat. But he's got quite a lot of shit, so I'm just going to take it. So that's what happens when you die. You leave all your shit, and then some guy walks past and just takes it all. Get some fish. I haven't done any fishing. And then the flag, which you can kind of see up top, that'll go away after a certain amount of time. It's not that long, honestly. I think it's like a minute, maybe? So he has a minute to find me and try to kill me. Oh, there we go. This guy's trying. Oh, he's trying hard. If he kills my horse, I might be in trouble here. Oh, shit. That guy absolutely would... Oh, yeah, he's 2 levels above me and I don't have my pet summoned. So that guy would have murdered me. That's how you get around seeing refunds. Make the tutorial longer than 2 hours. Yeah, okay, that's a good point. It'd be pretty rough, though. Is he still trying to fight me? not flagged anymore, so even if he does, I need these Grem to go away, because I'd be down to maybe duel him. No, he's fucked off. Okay. If I see somebody flagged at my level, I'll try to fight him. I'd love to engage in some PvP. Alright, so what do I actually have to do in there? Work with Wyrkoni? Remove the curse from the Horn of the Great Herd. I need to... Okay, I'm not exactly sure how to remove the curse from the Great Herd. I'm kind of hoping that's just going to be me killing him will do that. So I don't have any... I don't have a quest item that's specific. An ancient Minotaur flute made from bone, smoothed by time, etched with intricate carving. It reflects the deep connection. No, it doesn't look like it. No, I don't see anything there. But that's funny. I could see games making the... Although, if I've gone 2 hours through a tutorial, I'll probably know if I'm going to like the game, I think. Unless the game is intentionally trying to scam you and after the 2 hours it becomes like shit. But I think in those situations, Valve is pretty good. Like, I know a lot of people got refunds for this because they ended up sitting in queue for like 3-4 hours. Oh, yeah, this game, by the way, day one had such insane queues. So I know a lot of people got refunds after sitting in those queues and then getting like, obviously racking up a ton of hours. This game also causes you to rack up hours if you just open it because it opens into... Oh, well, the horse died, but we're okay. Because it opens up into like its own launcher. But I think they're trying to get rid of that. I'm not 100% sure. All right, let's go. Okay, I'm going to assume that thing will just ping to me. There it is. Perfect. Okay, so how do we work with Wyrkoni? Remove the curse from the Horn of the Great Herd. From the Horn of the Great Herd. They've left the quests, and I don't know if this is intentional or unintentional. They've left the quests very vague. I'm going to assume it's intentionally unintentional. What is this? Lords in the Void brought with them death. Many did fall with the bull's last breath. Now, I feel like it might be intentional purely just... No, I didn't actually. Fuck, I forgot about that one, Mystic. Thank you for reminding me. No, I didn't. Is that one on Steam? Actually, you know what? Let's just fucking find out, hey? Or it was, wasn't it playtesting at the time? No, Pioneer. It does look interesting though, doesn't it? Mixed at the moment. Oh, it only came out a couple of days ago. Okay, what's the problem people have with it? So I just bought this game. I've finished the tutorial of the game. CTT, boot it back up. Sign in loading screen. CTD again. Boot up for loading screen. Okay. Getting many games have a rough start, but in my opinion, this one has a lot of potential. Personally enjoyed it. Thermal quests are all instance solo only, so I can't play them with my with my BF. Mix, probably bugs, yeah. It's early access on Steam now. Buy game, try game, crash mid-mission, but it's unnoticeable at first. Repeat process. Want to try it out, play with friends. Had much hopes. Sad to find out you just can't play it with friends. When you finally manage to add someone, they disappear as offline. Online MMO title is just semi... Okay, they seem to have a lot of challenges with actually people playing together. That's what I'm gathering so far. Obviously some bug stuff, some crashes. The game is what I wanted Fallout 76 to be like. That kind of almost sells me, because I liked the idea behind Fallout 76. This guy refunded it, but gave it a positive review. That's interesting. After less than an hour. Why would you give something a positive review after less of an hour if you then refund it? The game is fun, the environment is awesome, runs really well. Is it exceptional? Probably not. Was it worth the money? Absolutely. Can I filter? Let's look at more negative reviews. Working workers instanced. Performance is awful. For that guy, the other guy said it was good. Okay. This guy said is unplayable, stuttering, unable to complete the tutorial phishing attempts. Once I blocked phishing attempts at Bitfender, then server selection isn't available. A Temu version of Stalker and Once Human looks, feels, and play like a college project who got an F grade. Too many game-breaking bugs, security issues. Still a something after 24 hours, delay, lagging, rollback. I mean, that like, if you're going to complain about... fucking hell, you put 17 hours in, though. If you're going to complain about service stuff, I don't really get that. I don't really get that if that's your complaint for an MMO in early access to like a day after release. You know what I mean? Yeah, it came out. It literally came out yesterday, and people are complaining about this, about server issues. Like, I get it for sure. It does fucking look good, doesn't it? I could give this a try. I reckon I could see myself giving this a try for sure. Yeah, let's watch a quick trailer while I'm just standing in the world. The world does look good. Like, it's got a very interesting art style where it's like, it's not quite realism. It's like almost a bit stylized realism, where everything is trying to look real, but it's also not trying too hard to look real. That's cool. That's cool visual. Wolfbred Alive Giver, he gained a few weeks of us all looking at it. Yeah, looks promising. I'd probably let it cook a bit, wait for release. Hopefully they sort it out before console release. Yeah, really does look interesting, but I agree with you. Like with some of the bugs, the combat also currently looks a little bit. Oh, looks alright. I don't like the head bob. I've never been a fan of head bob as you're like running. Oh lord, she's coming. All right.
Our informant is weird. Our enemies are weird. The same goes for you too.
Yeah, I think like Harry said there, or Mystic, or both here. Probably worth looking at. Maybe just give head bob and screen shake and fuck right off. That's what I was thinking that entire time. Yeah. I was like, why is the head bob so aggressive? So aggressive. MMO what? Yeah, it's MMO apparently. Kind of interested to see how that would actually function as an MMO. I struggled to fully what I struggled to understand from that trailer was like how you tie yourself into the world, if that makes sense. Like, is it full open world? Although people were saying it was instanced, right? But you couldn't join instances with other people, so it looks good though. Like early access, I'll give that some time. Yeah. It's good that people stop making WoW clone. That's true. Yeah. Oh shit. Fuck. Oh, wrong one. I'm never going to kill that thing. It's a 1-star level 14, am I? Nah, not before my thing dies. Yeah, no, this is going to be a waste of my time. Oh, my mount's dead. All right, just run. Okay, well, I don't know how to do this quest then. This is the complaint I have with the quest system. Work with Weirkomi to remove the curse and the Horn of the Great Herd. What's the Horn of the Great Herd? That's the problem. I don't know. But I think... Where was it? I thought somewhere around here there was a group of Minotaurs So maybe I need to go speak with one of the Minotaurs. Let me just go have a look around for it. Okay, not there. Maybe that island? I swear it was one of these islands. Maybe this one. Well, look. Looks interesting. I've seen the other one called the Cube. The Cube. Is that also on Steam? Let's have a quick look. There's unfortunately quite a few cubes. Quite a few games called the Cube. Is it this one? Oh, it's an MMORPG shooter. There we go.
Is it recording? I can still barely believe it myself.
That is a cool visual, I'll tell you that.
When it showed up, I was in the lab.
Very cool visual.
And did we actually miss it? What if the cube didn't appear?
I love how they look so much similar to the other game we just looked at. But like also very different. I couldn't be more confused about what I'm watching. This Birdman? Okay. Sometimes you're a little robot. Then there's just women in these outfits? What is this game? Interesting. Looks interesting for sure. I don't know what to make of it, but there's something going on with it. It's Atomic Heart. Ah, okay. It's Atomic Heart IP. That makes sense. That kind of fits. I was gonna say they know how to sell it to Harry. Harry's suddenly super in. You still sick of the MMOs now? That did look somewhat interesting though. I'd be kind of interested to see what comes of that. It's intrigued me, but it kind of intrigued me just by having a lot of weird stuff and interesting visuals that I quite liked. It has been nighttime for so long. It's only going to be nighttime for 10 more minutes, alright. I can hear something making just like... I love how slow my fucking Spirit Guardian is. Do I still need to harvest snowdrops? I need 5 more of these. Let's grab 5 more really quick. Oh, we do have a weapon skill point for my book. Every time you trigger a deadly finisher or deadly extended finisher, you have a 50% chance to increase magical power by 3% for 10 seconds. Stacks up to 5 times. Now, deadly extended finishers now do more damage if the previously hit was deadly finisher. Now, what does this do for me? After a standard finisher, your next extended finisher or deadly finisher has 5% increased damage and 10% increased chance to critically hit. For the damage. Okay, I only need 4 more snowdrops. That looked interesting. There's just no particular games on my horizon that I'm like dying for, you know? Okay, we level up our herbalism. But yeah, you can see this is what I was talking about earlier. Oh, you can't really see it. That gave me 276 experience getting that snowdrop. So you do get experience from harvesting, but it's so low. So low. All right, perfect. Last one. Complete the commission. Okay, so here we are. So here are... So I believe these are... Okay, yeah, here we go. So... Why are you fighting something? Where is it going? Where are you going? Stop doing that. Get over here. I think that may have been going back to fight the skeleton I left behind ages ago. I'm not sure. So you. I need to help you. Remove the curse of the horn from the great herd. How do I do that? Talk to me. No? My ancestors lived in a different time. He has a good heart for your plan. Can I not talk to this guy though? Let me just try relog. Make sure I'm not just a little bit bugged. Maybe I'll need to start going through my back catalog. I talked about playing Hollow Knight. Maybe I need to jump in and play some Hollow Knight sometime soon. I'm feeling like I want a bit of a challenge, and I've heard that game can be a bit challenging. Oh yeah, and the rest of your message, Harry, give you a good 4 to 5 player co-op game over that any day. Oh fuck! If I could get a, I really want another few friends co-op game. Like Baldur's Gate 3, right? Divinity Original Sin. Like, they've announced a new Divinity. Fucking can't wait for that to come to early access, but that's probably like a year or more away. Well, like, I want a good, like, Left 4 Dead. You know? We'll get this guy back up. Haven't really seen much in the way of anything new that's interesting coming out in the next few months. No, not really. Minigame or click and wait for bar to fill. Soulframe has a musical minigame. Made me think what I prefer. Yeah, I see that. I get that for sure. All right, let's go to let's go here. Oh, you want a better Wildlands? Yeah, Ghost Recon Wildlands was... It was just a disappointment in the end, wasn't it? You know? It it didn't quite hit the mark that it was going for. You can tell they had a decent, like, concept in mind. It was too static. Yeah, it was. Yeah. I only played a little bit of it, and I instantly could just feel it just wasn't there. It just wasn't for me. Making a new one. Oh, I'm making another one. Fuck. I love that visual in the sky there. Surely it's almost daytime, right? 2 minutes till dawn. They did really well with the night sky, and just how the night sky looks in this game. Very pretty. Yeah, I'm trying to think about what's coming out next year that I'm kind of keen for. I think that's why I'm gravitating so much to like Ashes and Star Citizen, even though they're so unfinished. They're so unfinished. But I'm complaining. I should be playing Path of Exile, shouldn't I, really? But then again, I know I'm going to burn myself out before that game hits its full potential. I just know it. Plays the Spirit Guardians around. Yeah, Two's very finished. Yeah, true. Yeah, I went from a few unfinished games to another early access game. Oh shit! Don't kill my horse. Thank you. Thank you. There we are. There we go. I hope all this AI shit gives us better procedural generation. Many D game types could easily get an upgrade from that. Absolutely. Like once we get to decent AI use, like it could really streamline some procedural generation or improve procedural generation, like you said. But it's just it's yeah. Great procedural generation tech exists, the games just refuse to use it. Yeah, Star Citizen's got some very good procedural generation stuff. Like watching a few of their I wouldn't say tech demos. I don't know what to call the videos they put out. But essentially, you know, they're proof of concepts, I guess, for how they're doing it. Very good. Very good. Mostly because it's hard to set up and use properly. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, there's another dead guy over here. Maybe we'll go loot that. Still got room in our materials bag, right? Yeah, got plenty of space. That there. Whoop. Alrighty. Free shit. Let's have a look what he had. Yeah, that's enough for me to take. If Wildlands had better AI and some form of mission generation or world randomizer, you would probably still be playing it. Yeah, I feel that. I think about that with like a game with Baldur's Gate 3 or something like that, where all you need is some kind of decent. Oof. Hello? Is that on or off? It's currently showing as just off. I think about that with like Baldur's Gate 3. If you could get good randomization of just, here's like a static location, fill it with a bunch of enemies of different types, let it just run, right? Just let it procedurally generate missions or like challenges for players to take on. That would be so cool. I would love that. I thought for a while Larian Studios was going to make a game a little bit like that, where you just had your party, you could go in and take on missions. But I don't know if that was just a concept and they never progressed with it, because I remember hearing about it a long time ago, but then didn't see anything. Level U. Nah, I'm never going to catch up to him. Also don't know how to flag. Oh, force PvP this play can... Okay. Oh, so I must do it and then have to... Hold enables hostile actions against non-direct hostile actions against another player will flag using combatant and will make you susceptible to attacks from other players and certain NPCs. Okay. So all I need to do is hold that and then cast a spell on him. That's what I should have done. I thought you had to like turn this flag on, but I guess you can toggle it. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to go run into here. So this is my home settlement at the moment. We'll run in, we'll sell a bunch of stuff, we'll put some of it in storage. I really like the town system. I don't know why the road is so smooth. Looks like freshly poured concrete. So this is my home node. This is the one I'm a citizen of. Just because it made the most sense at the time. And holy fuck is it busy. Alright, storage clerk. Thank you. Fuck. These things tend to bug out a little bit. Come on now. Really? Alright, let me relog. Now thinking I should have just played Path of Exile 2 today. I really want to get into fishing. So you can make boats and you can go sports fishing. I really want to try that at some point. Maybe we just have a fishing stream. Sounds even worse. But I like the idea of it. I think the biggest problem with AI... Although, did you see people were questioning Larian over their use of it too? Apparently their artists have been using it to like create concept materials and things like that. But they were saying that they only use it for the concept stage and then everything else is human designed. And AI is only used by established artists as well. It's going to be interesting what the whole industry looks like in a year once they really start diving into that. All they're really doing PvE2 at the moment is spamming maps with the Abyss tablets. There's no other activity worth doing unless you specifically enjoy League mechanic. Yeah, that does kind of suck. What you really want is an intelligent system that works like a human dungeon master in around the table games. Multi-game reactions instead of the barrel of scripts you have now. Yeah. That's like, if they can hit that, that is insane. The interesting thing about that is, though, it would also really fuck over a lot of the big AAA studios, Because they're already terrible at making games for players. You know they wouldn't put in the work to actually make it decent. But a system like that could really open the door for like small indie studios to make powerhouse games. Excuse me. Alright, let's see if the storage clerk works now. Perfect. Cereals. Oh, I'm running out of... Oh, that's right. I have more space because I'm a citizen now. Alright. Alright. So we're just keeping the glint. Sell that. The rest of it I'll deal with at some later date. Trying to be somewhat space efficient. That worked though. And then we need a vendor. Yeah, what you're talking about there, Harry, is like the thing I've dreamed about since I was a kid. Like growing up before AI was even a thing. Like I'd think about it all the fucking time. Like you see AI movies and I'm like, why can't we just have that? Why can't that just be a thing? What do we got in these boxes? So that gave me some health, some dull glint, more glint. Oh no, that's still selling my shit from earlier. So it's gathering XP, that's crafting XP. Oh, we just got, okay, so we didn't really get too much out of that. What's the town crier do? Any construction work? We're not doing construction work. That is the most mundane shit ever. I understand it needs to be done, but I ain't doing it. Have to drag this in. Oh, it's an otter bone. It's a bear bone. Okay, I was wondering why that wasn't stacking because it's a different bone type. Seen limited scope a few times. Very transparent setup, but kind of worked. Felt more connected to the game when someone I killed had a brother or something that later in the game came after me. Oh, yeah. Oh, so almost like the... do you remember... Did you ever play the... Fuck. Shadow of Mordor? Did you ever play the Shadow of Mordor game? There was another one as well. I think that's what it was called. Do I have it on Steam? Middle-earth Shadow of War, that was it. Yeah, the Nemesis system. Yeah. Brilliant. Yeah. Nemesis system was fucking awesome. It was so good. I can't believe that wasn't the N-word of gaming. I can't believe that wasn't adopted by more people, right? That was such a good concept. And it worked very well. It was obviously a little bit, see-through. It was a little bit transparent, to use your word there. Harry. It was a little bit like that. You could see it. But it was also just incredible. Oh, of course, they patented it. I hate that. I hate that so much. I would sue you. Yeah, I was even mentioning it. Sorry, I forgot that they'd done that. That's such a dog move. Absolute dog move. Oh, I need 3 points to that, do I? And sprint ends, regenerate. Yeah, okay, we'll save up the points for it. And then never used it again. Yeah, why have they not used it again? Who made those games again? It wasn't Ubisoft. It wasn't Ubisoft, was it? Monolith. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. Like I only played 8 hours of this. I did play a fuckload of it on console though, and then one day. It was Monolith and Warner Brothers, I think was the publisher, wasn't it? Yeah, Warner Brothers and Monolith. Although, I don't know who Monolith sit under these days. They might be, they potentially could be owned. All right, actually, you know what? Let's I want to start a new character. I'm going to start a new character, head to the anvils and check that out. I remember the anvils having some really interesting architecture, so that'll be interesting. And then I'll probably finish up the stream a little early, so we'll play a little bit of a new character and we'll jump on something. I'll finish up. Yeah, just a small system like that can elevate the experience because you're included. Yeah, it really elevated the experience. Like, it was a bit silly sometimes where you'd like the animation, you'd cut off an orc's head and then they'd come back later. It was a little bit silly sometimes, but it was so cool. It was so cool. All right, what class should I play here? What do you reckon? We got a bard, cleric. I'm a bit nervous about playing a melee character, but at the same time, if we want to play a melee character, I'm kind of down. I wouldn't mind trying the rogue. I did try a little bit of the rogue in a previous one. The problem with melee is because I'm in Australia playing on North American servers, the melee can feel really janky. But we could also go tank, to be fair. So we have tank, rogue, ranger, mage, fighter. Fighter's an interesting one. Cleric and bard. Do you guys have any preferences? What do you reckon? Oh, I miss the Nemesis system. That is why I rebought the game on PC. Purely for that system, because it was so good. It was so much fun. You reckon rogue? I like the idea of rogue because there is an invisibility mechanic, and I think that could be like fun to potentially gank people in PvP. So what, should we go like a dwarven rogue? So good. Man, Harry, I'm with you. It seems like I remember when I was younger that things would just work. Rogue sounds insane. Let's go. Well, holy shit. It's like an orc style, man. It does sound weird, but I like the idea of being small. You do need a Logitech G502. Like, this is a fucking solid mouse, Harry. I will say, I've owned two of these. One the wired version and one the wireless. This is obviously the wireless one. It's pretty good. Like, I don't really have complaints about this mouse. I think the battery in it is starting to go. But in saying that, although since I charged it Tuesday, it's been fine. Although it's only Tuesday. Okay, what am I naming this rogue? Any suggestions? I don't really know what to call it. Never buying anything Logitech again. You've owned 5 G600 because they always start double clicking. Interesting. Okay. That's fair. I understand having a lifelong vendetta against the company. I get that. And you should probably button ruin other buys for me. Okay, yeah. Or started wide and then switched to wild. Yeah, me and Fufu went down the same fucking path. What am I calling this guy? I never really care about what I call my characters, but at the same time, I'm trying to think about never any issues with mine, though. Yeah, I've also not had any issues with these, but I'd also respect not wanting to go back. Razer I always found a bit finicky. I've had a couple of Razer mouses in the past, as well as a headset, I think, and I always found that they just had the odd issue that would pop up every now and then. Like, they could generally be fixed, but it was just a frustration. The wired one just became too worn out, like you thumb drilled a hole into it. I don't know if this is going to actually show on the stream, but my hole is drilling. Oh, you can. Oh, it almost looks dirty. You can see like the sheen in here, like where my thumb has just rubbed off all of the rubber that used to be on there, and then the same on the other side too. It's just like completely. It's shaved it down. You know what? I'm just going to call myself Born Stealthy. Why not? Just like your old mouse. Okay. Born Stealthy. We're going Rogue. Again, I don't really care about looks all that much. I'm kind of okay with this one. I don't hate that. Again, like once you have a thing on you, I never even look at it. I can't be bothered. You can sculpt the fuck out of things in this game, but like I'm just not that invested. You know what I mean? Okay, starting reason. Yeah, okay, that's why I wanted to pick dwarf. So here's the barrel. We got the short height though. All right, we'll start in the anvils. What's our background? I don't think it matters. We're gonna be an Echo Vault singer. You joined a song circle in a hidden cave, tuned by hand in history where old Dinskelver hymns were passed not by word but by breath and vibration. Yeah, okay. Create the character. Fucking love it. Stealthy with that body. Well, it's stealthy because he can hide. You know, he can hide and shit. I'm just gonna go grab a drink. This won't load me in anywhere dangerous, so I'll be right back. I'm just gonna grab something to drink. Oh. Just fucking random shit on my screen now. Did it crash? Did it just crash while I was gone? You can see I picked up some random audio bits there. Oh, I love that though. Thank God I didn't have like anything just unhinged in my in the background there. Crash and burn into flames. Did it get me in or did it just crash while I was loading? Maybe I will have to continue using that be right back screen when I walk away. I was like, I'll just let it load. Who knows? You can look at the nice artwork. I do love the artwork. They've done really well with this. So funny. Oh, let me check their... let me quickly check their Discord. They've not raised any concerns, so might have just been an unfortunate crash. All these US and EU servers. You couldn't throw one Oceanic server in there? Just one? You couldn't do it? I'll start. I got into the content creator program for this game, which isn't why I'm playing it today, but it is something I'm enjoying. I should get into I should just in the Discord channel just spam it. Oceanic servers when? Not that I don't fucking care, but... Okay. Holding load screen. There we go. Okay, we're in. We're not having any troubles. Like this hall looks incredible. Okay, that looks interesting. That's the Divine Gateway. But like, I love what they've done with the look of this game. In certain aspects, it looks a bit goofy in others. But like this looks like a proper dwarven hall. I can at least appreciate the art design. Okay, adventure, pick a fun place to land. So I think there's two ways I can get out of this place. So I can either start over here, or I can start over at Hammer's Rest, I think. I've already been over this side before, so let's see if I can go out the other side, excuse me. Welcome to Vera. For generations, we Nuku have built our lives on tradition and community. The strength of our many standings one. That's the way of Shoreguard and the heart of our Foothold at bonfire. Get some fun they're calling in might and industry like our restoration's hammer. So I want to go might. It was restoration's hammer, right? That's where I wanted to go. It's over here. Hammer rest or it says bonfire independent. Yeah, might and industry. The mountain calls to you, not the shore, my friend. Gateway watch Stonebeard stands across the way. Oh, is that this guy? Light industry. Hammer's Rest and Bonfire lead in opposite directions. You can only choose one. Are you sure? Yes. Then you find yourself in the company. The Hammer welcomes every new adventurer to the worker. Yep. Yep. Okay, sweet. A dwarven what? You always make your character as short as possible. Makes movement feel faster. Does this feel fast? I guess it does because the little legs are just powering. I like the idea of a short rogue because I feel like it'll make it easier to hide, you know? And then I can pop out and just go stab, stab, stab. Oh, you start with stealth. I like that. You start with stealth. And this works against other players as well. So you can stealth your way away from people. I don't know if I want that to be literally there though. I'll leave it there for now. I'll move around as we go. Clear the path of empty Claiborne. All right. So you can block. So 3 damage for a block. 3 damage for a hit. Yeah, still 3 damage. Stealth is always good, but playstyle is rather boring in my opinion. I don't mind stealthing. Oh, fuck, I thought that was me getting shot. Like I said, I like the idea of it more so for ganking players, given there's the always on PvP. But I've not had anyone do that to me yet, so mustn't be that effective. But yeah, I generally find the rogue gets a bit boring. It's usually not my favorite class. See, like this combat style, I think would be so much more fun if I had obviously decent ping, because you can block, you can dodge attacks. But with the oh fuck, I got 2 of them, hey? Oh, can I hit 2 of these? Oh. So my attacks... Oh. The guards help you out, okay. Why do the guards just kill these things? Weird. Wrong button. Okay. Are they just... Okay, they are... I am still getting the credit for the kills. That's a win. Fuck me. I keep, because I'm holding shift to run, I then hit tab to tab target. There we are. You get full XP if you kill the guy. Let's have a look. Yes. Yeah, got full XP. If you spam away before they fix that. That's a good point. Just run through, just... Ah! Okay, I'm gonna have to stop running. Okay, well now I'm getting less XP because I leveled up, but you still do get full XP. That is funny. Check in with Hammerhead Rusty Dust. Let's see what skills. So what skills do I have? So I gain 10% bonus crit chance when attacking from behind. I have stealth, which gives me advantage. Certain attacks will consume this buff to gain powerful effects. Okay. Got stab. Consumes advantage to deal essentially double damage, actually. Double damage and applies exposed. Takes 25% more damage from all debuff sources. Oh, it also does 50% more damage from behind. How can you run away from that? You Game of Rain would have farmed that until you out leveling. If I was super, well, mostly because I'm streaming as well. If I was so focused on leveling, I'd be on my other character in that XP farm I was at the start of the stream. I don't know if you were here for that, Harry. For the first like hour and a half, I was just sitting in a group, barely moving, just spamming abilities. Got feint. Dash behind the target with a feint strike, dealing 7%. Physical damage, gain guile, evasion increased by 20%. Acrobatic strike, lacerate, deals bleeding if the target is already bleeding and instead hemorrhages. What does hemorrhage do? I know what bleeding does. What's hemorrhage do? Suffer 20% bleed damage every 0.5 seconds, last 5 seconds. And bleeding is 15% bleed damage. Okay, so it gives you even more bleed. Alright. As a kick, consumes advantage to instead hit all targets with melee and apply tripped. Thump, apply dazed. Okay. Quickly strike your target twice, 50% physical damage, gain flurry. You know what? Fuck, I'm just gonna take lacerate for now. There's also these weird destinies thing, which is like, it just teaches you to do certain things like kill 10 enemies, summon a mount. It's just the most basic stuff. But it does give you a little bit of XP, so it's worth grabbing. Because, like, yeah, I could keep killing these. And they're only level 1. I could keep killing these and get 60 XP from them. But if I get out of here, I'm sure I could kill other stuff and get more, right? But, like, again, like, the visuals of this, I fucking love. I love the inside of the anvils. That looks a bit silly. It's like it's only coming out half his mouth. But I really like this tree in the center. I wonder if this has the old easy sell through dungeon farm method, or they fixed that. Guard farm makes me think they did not. Yeah, don't casters. Oh, you can't go into stealth while you're near something. Okay. Interesting. They probably haven't got around to fixing that stuff, I'm sure. I know I've seen a few. There's been a few times where I've walked up to a dead body. And then suddenly there'll be like a rogue in stealth. They'll grab it. They'll go flag for PvP, and then it'll just slip away into the darkness. And it's felt kind of cool every time. Thankfully, it's not been my stuff. I just run full speed while in stealth. I think so. Or is it full speed? It reduced by 20%. So 20% less move speed. So you could outrun somebody stealthing towards you. But that's still fucking fast. That's like, I'm still so quick. That's also me sprinting, right? So I am sprinting with this. So I'm using my stamina up the top there. Well, I didn't actually listen to what I was supposed to do. Report to Commander Ironhand, alright. Stealth is usually really slow. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of slow stealth, although it kind of it does make sense. But yeah, I guess if I wasn't sprinting, although yeah, sprint. Yeah, I need to. Once I fall out of stealth, I'm kind of curious how fast I'll feel. So this is just me running with stealth, or walking with stealth rather. Turn it off. Yeah, so yeah, a little bit faster. Where's the guy we got to talk to? Here he is. Welcome to Gritstone Overwatch. Hammer's Rest is always off this close to safe as you'll find it. Okay, what does he need me to do? Oh, that was it. Just report to the commander. Alright. You must attune at the Ember Spring. Okay, so he wants me to attune at the Ember Spring. Do I... Tune, accept. Fast as fuck, boy. So that's a channel redeem I need. Speak to the... Oh, I gotta speak to this guy? Okay. So basically, he's just telling me that this thing is my respawn location. So you basically have a home point where you can choose to respawn, which could be across the world. And then I think, as long as you walk to it, it's like your local point of respawn too. So like if you go to a point of interest, you go to the local... You go to the local one of these, and then you can at least go back there. Corrupt. Ash. Defeat Stonewoke Autonoma and search them for clues. Alright, easy as. Fuck. I can't stop myself doing that. I bet these things can't bleed. Oh, they can. Okay. I like it when certain enemies have like, you know, like this is clearly a thing made out of construct. I don't want to be able to bleed this. I want it to have immunity to that, but it might be because we're in like a tutorial area. Oh, deliver my discoveries to Ash. Oh, she's up ahead. Okay. Yeah, you can't really get behind it to do the backstab you want to when you're on your own. Oh, I could be stealthing past these, couldn't I? Seems a bit silly though. See, these are giving me 174 XP, Harry. So I think even though I could probably get the guard to help me farm those other ones, this might still be better, you know? Oh, that's a cool move. Is this thing going to attack me if I'm chatting to him? No, I guess they don't aggro. Oh, was there screen shake? Oh, there is a little bit, isn't there? I hadn't even noticed that. Yeah, hang on. Let me kill this thing and then let me see what I can do to turn that off. Yeah, I don't know how that occurred to me. Game options. Ooh, gameplay. Camera and movement. FOV scaling combat. Just enough to make your balls itch. PvP, floating text, damage style. Maybe it was just in display. No, it's not my resolution. What? I'm worried changing this is going to fuck something. I'm leaving it as is. Maybe you can't interface general. Camera and movement. No, we looked at that, so it's not his. It's not in graphics. It's not in graphics. It's not in display. Oh, fuck me. Good on you, Harry. There we go. Master camera FX. Master camera FX. Camera shake intensity. Fucking hell, was right below it. Alright. So that's done it, right? Yeah. There's still a little bit of like bump. There's still a tiny bit of like camera bump whenever I'm attacking something. That might be all we can do. Combat blur intensity? Combat blur intensity. FOV manipulation intensity. Maybe now those are down to nothing. Let's have a look. Fuck me. Now, still on every single hit, there's a slight bump. But now that I pointed it out, hopefully camera FX. Yeah, true. Might be camera FX. Okay, I should have just turned them all off. Like I couldn't understand. What is camera FX? Yeah, maybe just that. Chromatic abrasion intensity. Leave that. Okay. So let's have a look if we've solved that problem. Fuck me. Yeah, it was camera FX. You're right. Okay, thank you for that. I hadn't even noticed it. I can't believe I hadn't noticed that. Okay, there we go. So what was I doing? Giving them to Ash. I think the fuck's the camera needs to go. I do agree with that. Fufu, like, Salty, do you guys like camera shake? Do you guys like any of that? Do you keep that on? Like, I'm trying to understand if there's a consensus here, because I'm with Harry. I fucking hate it. Okay, so there's also a weapon point system, so you can add things to your weapons. So 25 chance to activate deadly finisher that applies bleeding. Deadly finisher, a finisher that deals additional damage and triggers additional delay effects. A finisher, the final hit of a standard combo. Yeah, bleeding. I can do snared on hit. Reduce. Oh fuck, actually I was gonna say bleed seems like the obvious choice, but if you're gonna go PvP, the chance to, it is a 25% chance, but the chance to reduce movement speed That's probably the best option. Fuck, and then I picked that respec. Sorry, didn't mean to do that. Nope, fuck me. What am I doing? And then wounded. Reduces healing received. Oh, healing received is probably the way to go, though, to be honest. But for now, I'll go with bleed, because I'm mostly going to be PvEing, but I can respec that at some other point. Deadly finisher. Finisher that deals additional damage. Yeah. Oh, so the chance to wound is increased by 10%. Increased damage. Increased penetration. I think I'll increase the chance of the bleed, because I have the hemorrhage on there. Oh, we have a bow? I didn't realize we had a bow. I'll go bleed as well. More chance. Can you attack it close up? Yeah. Okay, so... Oh, actually, starting with the bow is not the worst idea, because it can get the bleed on before it gets to me. Don't hate that. Oh, level up. Oh, you don't mind? It probably depends on the game. You wouldn't use it for competitive MMO, but it's more immersive. So versus single player shooter. Okay. Okay. I never find it... Or never? There's probably the odd game where I wouldn't hate it. Don't you miss out on the backstab opener then? True. Fuck, that's a good point. That's a good point. I don't mind it because it gives you slight motion sickness. Yeah, and unease, so that's fair. Okay, well, Thump can silence things. Quickly strike your target 3 times for physical damage whilst flipping to the other side of them. Puts your target off balance, cannot move. Or rotate for 3 seconds. That's interesting. Let's do that one. Okay, I think I want to move my stealth. I'm just going to put stealth there. Stealth is such a random thing that I'm not going to use that often. So. Oh, I like that the icon changes down the bottom when I go behind it. So you kind of know. Like, you're not really caught off guard. Deal with that. Jump over the top. And then I can get behind it for the backstabs as well. Okay. I forgot I still had that. Forgot I still had that on. Or rotate, set up for the backstab mid-fight. Yeah, it looks like I can really set up for the... Fuck, did I not deliver to this person? I kept getting distracted by doing stupid shit. It looks like I kind of have a couple options. Yeah, I can either stealth in for the backstab, or I can set up with the bow and get the bleed by the time they arrive at me. Okay. Speak with him. I did. And my reward for brushing off some dirt, forget it. Take it and go. I do like this. I do like the look of this move. Especially because it stops the enemy from rotating for a little while. That would be quite interesting to use against the player. I wonder if it would stop them rotating. I guess they'd still be able to rotate the camera, but... If you're in trouble as well, you could use that and then just sprint away from them. I'm kind of liking the idea of leveling this class and then just trying to PvP people and just being troll. What do you need me to do? Oh, just deliver them here. Sweet. Move. Pick up a parts crate. Okay. So this is them teaching me the crate system. So when you're playing this game, if you want to help people build up the settlements, you can take these crates, or if you need to move a lot of your resources, you can take these. Can you stealth with these? That's kind of nuts. I didn't think you could stealth with these. But yeah, if you need to move a lot of resources, or if you're helping build out a settlement, you take crates, but they slow you down so much. Rogue's like, holy shit, the lighting just changed the world. Rogue's love doing it from the back. I wanted to turn on. How do I get out of stealth? Oh shit, you're in stealth for 60 seconds. I didn't think you'd get it that long. Oh, there's also these level ups. Dodging now is 5% chance to cleanse dazed. Okay. While guarding. I just like the movement speed ones, to be honest. I don't know why it went so bright all of a sudden. They do need to still fix the lighting in this game. The lighting still has problems. timed stealth. I don't even know how to stop it. Oh, what did you want? Permanent stealth, Harry? Reload, complete the crate. Thank you. What do you need me to do now, hey? Collect Heartstones from Claiborne Guardians. All right, we can do that. Yeah, I think I like, or do I like, I think I like timed stealth purely for the balance in like PvP or like guild. Stealth's not holding your breath. No, I think of it more like, I think of it more in the way of like what's the best way to describe this? Like the community aspect of, okay, I could pretend that I don't see somebody peeking at me through my doorway. Like if I was, hang on, can I do this? You know, if I'm like peeking at you from like a doorway like this, you know, and you don't really see me there, I can understand somebody not noticing that for a little while, but then coming to understand it eventually. So in my mind, it's because you're stealthing in plain sight that you have a timer on it. Oh, WoW Rogue has permanent stealth, and it's an amazing choice. You still get revealed if you get damaged, attack, or interact with things, or get too close. Okay. Oh, I feel like I think I'm on the other side of this, to be honest with you. But it's not a hill I'm willing to die on at the same time. It's such a minor thing. Oh, I didn't think they'd just give me the attack like that. Oh, he's a tanky boy. I guess they are made out of clay, and I'm using knives on him. Okay, well, I'm not going to swing the camera around when I can just stand in his face. So how many of these do I need? Just 3. Okay. So wait, what does this do? If your target is facing you upon activation, gain advantage. Oh, so I gain advantage when I flip over it, and then I can use that advantage to do more damage. Okay. Okay, I'm kind of liking the rogue, honestly. It's coming together a bit for me here. And it doesn't feel as janky as I remember. I guess last time I played it, the game was, again, you know, earlier in development than this. But why is that drop crate? Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of liking the rogue now. Maybe I'm just going to play a fuckload of the rogue. I will keep playing my summoner, though, because I want to level that and get it further in. Okay, that's the last heart. And we're delivering it up ahead. Hey, we are. Okay, I don't want to pull like 3 guys and then die to something silly. Mage Fireball always hurts. Why should Rogue Stealth be time limited? Is my thinking. That's a good point. That's a good point. I guess you do need to make it personal, right? It'd be interesting to see if they change that over time. I wonder if that's because it's an always on PvP game though, right? They may have been worried about, oh, that's right. I can't do it while I'm being seen. I do like that you can't do it while being seen as well. Or do I? I do. But I'm guessing they've made this choice because of... Oh, did they see me? Okay, so it can't be... Okay. So even these things will get you, even if you're relatively close. You always lean towards magic if it's there, or almost always the top of OP. Yeah, I generally lean towards some kind of mage character. Usually I'll avoid melee fighting. I just find it gets really stale after a while. This feels quite engaging. Wait, where do I go? Oh, the elevators. Okay. I like this elevator. This is kind of cool, especially the directional light. See, that makes me look like a big man right there. Don't want to mess with that guy. That's the kind of shit you see in cartoons where like something like that comes down the hall and then you see it and it's a dwarf, I guess. Oops, clicked out of it. My bad. Pulverize these. Yep, complete. The light. Us both. I can do that. Use healing salve on injured travelers. Okay, you show me how to heal, hey? Oh well, I'm not even learning how to heal. I'm just learning that healing salve heals people. I think a goodie's like teleport and stuff. Yeah, range almost always better. Usually go melee classes because you hate having to sit there casting. I like how we're exact opposites. In my mind, I'm like, nah, melee, you just stand there swinging a sword. Yeah, and you go range 70, run up to mobs. It's annoying. Wait, can I go out this window? Oh, I hate that. I hate that I can't go out that window. But these halls, I do love these halls. I think that's why I like this game so much. It feels interesting to walk through the world. Probably not as interesting to watch. Especially if a ranged idiot comes along and starts tagging. That's, yeah, being melee when you're trying to get tags, terrible. Why can't I clean this? Does that do anything for me? I don't know what the purpose of that was, but I don't want to miss this. Yeah, you tend to pick the really mobile melee classes that have gap close and movement clearly, so you never do slow things. Yeah, okay. I do occasionally really enjoy playing a tank. I haven't tried it in this game yet. I'm worried about tanking in this game again because of the latency. There's nothing worse than a tank fucking up a pool. Restoration's hammer. Alright. Complete. We need all the help we can get, whether you're skilled with a blade or skilled with a trade. A trade? Locate provisioning hammer song. Okay. So we get all of our basic kind of crafting stuff through that. Oh, is this is Hammer's Rest? Oh, cool. So the starting area for the dwarves is inside the mountain? Yeah, and then you must bail out that way. Okay. Try and limit the soul damage to the man. It's such perspective. I'll occasionally play a tank just because it's so much easier to find a group when you're a tank. If you're a tank or a cleric, you can pretty much always find a group. People love ya. Simple rucksack. Okay. Gather herbs from any flower. Purchase draw tine wax. Weave coarse thread. Purchase back rise universal strap set. Okay. But where do we do that? Let's put all those on. Weird that they gave me basic tools, but then gave me new tools to put on. Okay, what is all this stuff? I'll take the healing salve. Throw it over there. Oh, we got a mount. Hell yeah. Okay, put that there. What do we get from these? Okay, so dexterity. Oh, dexterity crit chance. So just give me just base and basic gear. What do I choose there? Heavy. What does 5 pieces of medium do for me? Defense increased by 6%. Or by 10%. Well, I'd go physical power. Oh, I guess I want the physical power, don't I? But the crit chance, I definitely want it on that. Ah, fuck it. We'll go physical for that one. Constitution, disable I should probably go and disable defense. Now I feel like I should go for... Okay, that's the better choice. We're going to end up mixing and matching this shit anyway. Constitution, crit power. Physical speed. Yeah, I should have gone the medium set. Oh. And then just random recipes. Stash. Alright. From on. Oh, they're all mentality, hey? Mag, crit chance, max health, physical evasion. Alright. Oh, we look pretty sweet. I quite like the look we've ended up with. So, I need to go get herbs, purchase draw tine wax, weave coarse thread. Okay. Well, first things first, let's go find some flowers. Have a first, rest later sounds like salty. yeah, that's something I'd expect. Oh, there we go. There's flowers right here. Well, I guess they would make the flowers close by. I like that if you start in the anvils, you get a ram instead of a horse. It's just, it looks so much cooler. All right. So how much do I need? Just 5. Ten rats had to know you're gonna give me the shoulder pads. Oh, do I level up? How did I not notice myself leveling up? Dash behind your target with a faint strike. Evasion increased by 20%. On your next weapon combo finisher, gain advantage. Last 7 seconds. Or we can get a throw. A throw might not be too bad just to help me grab things. Although it bounces up to 2 times to other nearby enemies. Okay. The fact it bounces is a part of it's somewhat a problem. If you're going to pull with it, you probably don't want it to bounce. Let's go faint then. Okay, we got 3 from that. Just need another one. Oh, bow for tagging. Perfect. Yeah, good call. Good call. I don't need that for tagging. You're right. I forget I have the bow. So much cooler, especially those horn clips right in your face. Right through your face, yeah. Alright. That's those. Herbalism vendor. Can you sell me draw tine wax? Oh, you can buy horses from there. Oh my god, 3 gold for a horse? Get out of here. I don't see it in here. No. Okay, so it's not that guy that sells it. Say who? Purchase agricultural supplies? No, it won't be agricultural supplies, will it? It's certificates, alright. Stable master. It's probably the people back inside, I'm going to assume. Equipment vendor. Shop vendor. Well, I need to make thread. Yeah, okay, that's up there. So it'll probably be up near the thread. Yeah, it is. The gap between the horns is probably big enough that my head would just get wedged in the middle. Oh, these destiny rewards are... There we go. Okay, textile mill vendor. Yes, you're gonna have what I need. Oh, I need... Oh, fuck. Okay, well, I can sell this shit, right? Cannot sell... I can sell that? No, that? No, I don't want to sell my horse. Oh, I just don't have the money for this. Okay, that's awkward. I need to go... Oh, no, I will, sorry. Materials. Here we go. Gotta sell my glint. Okay, so we buy some wax. Don't need 10, I just want 5. And then we also needed to buy something else. Packright's universal strap set. Is that in here? Yep, universal strap set. Buy one of these. So this is how crafting works. I mean, it's nothing too special. You just have a lot of materials and you buy shit, right? And that's all I need. So purchase those. Then need to weave the thread. No, not that one. This one. No, not that one. Sorry. Snowdrop. Submit those. Start the job. And that takes 2 minutes, which is slightly annoying. Clipping is just not something devs care about, and it sucks. And we're going to work while playing a game. You mean like clipping like through the mountain stuff? I do hate that. I could see my legs clipping through the side of the horse. I hope that's stuff they'll look at polishing. No, they're like, I don't care if I don't need them to polish that now. I hope that's stuff they've polished by the time we get to beta, if not full release. Because I'm with you. I hate seeing things clip. I hate it so much. It really pulls me out. I think they've done okay with the armors. Like, I remember that being a big problem with the New World. A lot of the, although the beard is clipping a little bit into it. It's kind of just disappearing into it. I think it's just too hard to avoid, so don't bother that much. Yeah, I do agree. It is probably a nightmare to avoid. Like, especially in this game, where you have short characters, tall characters, you can mold your character. Like when you let people make them of different sizes, it's got to be impossible to get it all 100% correct. Yeah, it's just got another minute on it to get that thread. So for context, if you're crafting, you can obviously craft a fuckload of stuff, set it to craft, and then just leave. So that's usually what you do in this situation, but it doesn't make any sense for me to leave when it's got 2 minutes on it. But if you craft like a giant amount, it can take, I think, up to an hour, if not longer. I quite like the crafting system in this game. I've not really engaged with it enough because I'm so focused on combat. I usually don't touch crafting in games until I like get to a certain stage where it's where it's like so far below my level. But that's usually when I get to it. But I've never been much of a crafter. I never have. I'm very much more somebody that would rather go out just killing mobs, farming gold, and then just buying what I want. You did gathering and WoW, and they've pissed you off. I didn't mind professions in WoW, but I was playing hardcore and it felt more purposeful. You just want to fight, yeah. Like in this, where risk of death is, I just have to fight more to get rid of the XP debuff. It just doesn't make sense for me to do anything else. Send inventory. All right, and we're making a simple rucksack bag. Simple rucksack. Yep, here's. Did I not make coarse thread? What the fuck did I just make? Snowdrop thread. Fuck. I didn't make... Fuck. Oh, no. My bad. I made the wrong kind of... Okay, now I'm annoyed. I made the wrong kind of thread. Not a big fan of that, but that's my bad. I wasn't paying enough attention. I remember seeing that I had 2 options for making thread too, and I fucking chose the wrong one. What an idiot. Oh, at least I know where it is and I have everything else. But yeah, I'm with you, Harry. I just rather fight. I just want to be fighting. I feel like I'm wasting time if I'm spending time just sitting there crafting. But I guess the best way to do it is to grab everything, bring it back, set those crafts, go out, do your fighting, and then when you've got like spare 5 minutes, come back and do that. But even fighting this kind of game is kind of sucks. You prove the AoE thing and the mechanics in tab targeting gaming does not jibe so well with it. Yeah. No, okay, yeah, I see what you mean for that, yeah. That's also why I tend to play range classes. I find it's a bit more forgiving. Alright, let's go back, make that threat. I'm going to buy more wax. And now we've just got snowdrop thread. I'm not a big fan of the way they do gatherables. That is one of my few major critiques of the game. So when you gather something, right, it has a chance to give you common, uncommon, blue, purple, and orange rarities. But the problem is they don't stack on themselves. So if you end up getting like a random, like rare, like high level rarity, it'll take up a complete slot. I need to fucking start doing this while I'm just fucking around. It'll take up a complete slot, and it just feels a little bit bad. I always prefer with that kind of stuff to have that based on your like mining equipment or your harvest, whatever your gathering equipment is. I'd rather it be, if I've got high level gathering stuff, then I have that chance. Okay, making coarse thread. Oops. Coarse thread this time. Another 2.5 minutes. So convoluted. I know, and it's so I think in the high level crafting, when you're crafting an item, if you're using higher rarity materials, you've got better chances for higher quality, obviously, crafts. But it makes gathering a fucking nightmare, especially if you're doing especially if you're into mining where it's a 2x2 block. Because, you know, you get let's say you farm one mining node, you get something of a high rarity and then something of a common. You've just lost a third of your bag slot. And like, and the other resource bags you get are smaller. Like the bag I'm going to get from this is going to be smaller than this one. So you mine like 3 rocks. If you get 4 different rarities, you've filled up so much. And that's not to think about like you get stone and then you can get rubies out of stone. I don't know if it's bad or not. I have to ask someone who does not already hate crafting. That's also where I'm at with it. I'm like, I don't know if I'm wrong here. Maybe that's a great system and I just don't see it. I don't necessarily think it's a bad system. I just think the system fails a bit when it comes to this. I would rather that they sit on top of each other. So like your common and your uncommon sit on top. And actually, this is the fucking solution, and I will pitch this to them if I can in the fucking NDA channel, or in the content creator channel, which is under NDA. I would like, my suggestion would be, because it's got like the whole space, right? And I've got one of each. I've got one of each. So my solution would be they sit in one stack, and then you see half of the stack with the white border, half of the stack with the green border, to show you that, okay, some of these are common, some of them are uncommon. And then that way that you're not wasting space. That's kind of what pisses me off. I kind of make this joke all the time, but one of my biggest pet peeves is the fact that these aren't stacked. I want to be efficient in what I do, and this feels so inefficient it makes me want to throw up. I just want them to stack. That's all I want. I think that would be a good system. I don't know how they would implement that, or if they could. But I think it's a solid solution. Can you use low for one thing and need high for another thing? Can you use low for... Oh, do you mean in terms of like creating stuff? So like here where I can, you know, add in two different things? If not, then just have low build up to high when you gather. Send inventory. The problem for me is like you don't have an option of what you're getting when you are farming. Okay, bag, rucksack, coarse thread. All of it. That was odd. Submit. Craft. Thankfully, that for some reason crafting the rucksack is instant. I don't really understand that. E.g., you need to find 3 low quality to... Oh, yeah, I'd be on board with that too. I don't mind the idea of the stacking the quality. Although that fucks with the economy, because you're then always basing the economy on the lowest quality, you know? So you're always pricing higher tier items based on what a level 1 snowdrop would look like, or a common snowdrop, because you know 3 of them you need to make an uncommon, so that becomes the baseline. That's the only problem with that kind of system. Complete haul. What do you need to do? Collect the creative supply, surplus building materials, accept. Okay, we're doing another haul, hey? And I can put on my bag. So I'll show you what I mean. So I put on the bag, you can see it's smaller. So I wouldn't even be able to fit in more than 3 rocks into that thing. Easy to make an interface change so you don't waste slots with that. But yeah, I think what I've said there, I think if you just let them stack, I think it works. You already know this game. And then maybe have it so you can, but then how would you'd have to unstack it. Yeah, just needs options. Okay, thankfully I just have to get this outside. I don't have to go that far with it. Good thing always on PvP made an instant pass for you. Well, so far, like, so it is overtuned at the moment. But I'll say, Harry, I think I've got, how many hours I have in this now? Well, that hasn't updated while I've been playing. So I've been playing 3 hours. So in the 30 hours I've been playing this game, I've not had anybody PvP me just out of the blue. They make it so that it's really punishing you for you to do that. But I know what you mean. Like it's a dicey choice. But I kind of like it. I like the idea that if somebody pisses me off while I'm walking down the road, you know, or like if I'm fighting some mobs and some guy tags it, I can go fight him. You know, I like that. I do like that aspect of it. Where do I have to take this thing? To the construction site. No, hang on. Oh, I hate that I've done it this way. You're not playing the game yet. It's just beta testing. Yeah, they're true. You're right. It's not even beta testing. It's alpha testing. But you are right. But that's the goal. That's the goal, as I understand it, that they have in mind. Hit me up when the game is live and guilds start pissing in your soup. Well, yeah, I agree with you. Like there's a significant chance that doesn't pan out as planned. But the benefit is if people kill you while you're not PvP flagged, they become corrupted. So if people are just mindlessly killing you, they become corrupted, and then that means that if they get killed, they will drop equipped gear. So they will drop the shit they have equipped in here, right? So they could drop, like if they've got an ultra rare sword, they probably don't want to become corrupt because then they could drop it, right? If you've got a sword worth 50 gold, and then you're faced with, oh, do I kill that guy over there? And then you do, and then somebody gets you, you are so fucked. Well, you're not fucked, you've just lost your sword, right? Oh, I have to put it here. Okay, deliver. What do you have for me? Do you have anything? No. That gets good until a bunch of poor people get to max level and get all the loot bosses kills they wanted, and then they become bored. But that's the thing, right? If they've got all that loot and then they do start killing and somebody comes across and kills them, like if you knew, like let's say a bunch of players are killing new spawns right outside of here. If you're some high level players, you might come and decide to take them on. You know, you might get some good loot there because you're not at risk, because you're not corrupted. They're at risk. Griefers find a way around the Care Bear system. They do. So I'm saying I'm playing devil's advocate here because I completely agree with what you guys are saying. You can always stash the loot. Yeah, that's it, Fufu. Like, people will find a way around it. Yeah, which is exactly what fucking Harry was saying. Griefers will find a way around it. But I like that they're trying. Okay, I like that they're trying. I agree with you. I'm still waiting to see this system realized. But I like that they've at least tried to bring it into the game. Because I love the idea of it. But griefers will find a way. Absolutely. Present yourself to the commander. What's up? Okay, purpose. Head to Veinbreaker Mines. All right, we can do that. Yep. And there's also a commission board outside. That's the guy I was just talking to, right? Yeah, that's the guy I was just looking at. So I do hope they can make it work, but yeah, I do see where you guys are coming from. Are these daggers better than what I got? Yes. Grab some more healing salve. Oh, this is recipes for... I'll take the recipe for a longbow. It's the sword. Might potion. Can't imagine I'm ever going to make a might potion, but who knows. Oh, arcane potion, alright. So where were... Oh, hang on. I want to just talk to the... I think there might be maybe a quest giver in here. It might just be a commission board. It's fine. Let arseholes have a game. Keep them contained. Ah, okay. This is the commission board, yeah. Okay, well, I'll go into Veinbreaker Mines. Cull 6 enemies. Slay 6 Stonehawks. Anvil Rams, Lions. Okay, we can do all that. Not it really helps me since I've given up on anything PvP. Too easy to cheat. Yeah. Yeah, I'm slowly moving away from PvP in games. Because like Tarkov... Just noticed the title. I forgot, what did I call the title? What did I call it? Is it worth it or something? No, I think I said Summon is the best class for Twitch. I guess they did change your mind. You know what? They kind of did. Where was the fucking mine? It's gonna be over here, right? Veinbreaker Mines. Oh, there it is. Yeah, yep. So it is this way. So let's close. Actually, you know what? Rogue is kind of interesting to me now, but I'm not level 15 on the Rogue. You don't mind some PvP now and then, even with cheaters. Yeah, like that's what gets me back into Tarkov. I quite like that. But a PvP focused MMO, I don't know. Yeah, well I mean, they're calling this PvX focused, like they're PvX, you know. But I mean, we'll have to wait till full release to see if we'll have to wait till beta, I would say, to see if they can get that nailed. At the moment, they've overtuned the corruption mechanic, so nobody risks it because you just lose so much value. You grew up on Counter-Strike and cheating ruined the game. Yeah. What confuses me is games like League of Legends, right? Like, I played League of Legends for fuck knows how long. And I don't remember ever seeing somebody that was cheating in that game. So I don't really understand how they did that so well. But then, like, so many other games really struggle to keep them out. I'd be curious to know if Valorant has a big cheating issue or not. You tried EFT, but playing a punching game with cheaters just makes me feel like a tool. Yeah, like I was fucking balls to the wall, loving that game more than anything else in the world. And then I got killed like 4 raids in a row by cheaters, or it was like 4 out of 5 raids or 4 out of 6 raids killed by like obvious cheaters, like no question, absolutely cheating. We're talking about like shooting a grenade launcher across the map and just murdering me and 2 of my friends when they would have no line of sight or any knowledge were there. And I struggled to touch it after that. Even now, like I'll play a little bit of Tarkov, but now I don't care that I'm playing Tarkov. Like I'm playing it more so just to fuck around, have a little bit of fun, but it's always in the back of my mind. What is that? What is this? What is this weird redness? That's furnace moss. Okay. Not necessarily talking about ashes, just in general. Oh yeah. No, absolutely. No. Yeah, I started kind of talking a little bit in general about that as well. Okay. Oh, I have to go down, do I? Oh, I can go down over there. Okay. This is why Ark has the free kit, so you don't have to care, right? Yeah, I think that's why Ark introduced the free kit. The free kit's also there so that if you get fucked into the dirt, even if you're just bad at the game, that you have something to try and get yourself back. You know, if you die like 4 raids in a row and you don't want to lose more of your gear, you can just throw on a free kit. The problem with the free kit in Ark is it has no cooldown, which was a wild decision. And one I think they haven't turned around on yet. So it just means that you can just spam free kits. Whereas in Tarkov, they've got a good solution to that, which is the scav thing, where it's on a cooldown. So you can only scav once every like 30 minutes, something like that. Which I always liked because it kind of lended itself to being like you do a PMC raid, then you do a free kit raid, then you do a PMC raid, then you do a free kit raid. But as long as you're not dying instantly in a fight, that's kind of how it worked. That's what I have to do. Defeat Cinderclay, Claiborne, and Constructs. Collect strange ore samples. Alright. Just got glint from that. At least seems so abundant that you can go in there, you can gear up pretty easily. Getting out of that rat paradise is where the trouble begins. Yeah, like I think that was maybe a bit of a reason why so many players in Ark Raiders are so friendly. There is just so much loot on those maps. Like you don't really need to worry about you really don't need to worry about whether you're gonna fire loot and killing somebody else for loot, because you're gonna get it anyway. I don't know why I'm fighting this thing next to a wall. It's making it a little bit hard to... Arcane malfunction. What's it doing? God, this thing is tank though. Holy shit. Somehow Vince now players have started getting bored and started coming up with funny scummy strats. Yeah, that's what I was doing actually. Do you see the exit miner vid? I did not know. I'm gonna have to check it out. That's what I started doing with with Ark Raiders too. I don't know if you saw me when I was playing it, Harry. I was like trying to put like the pulse mines down in places to knock people off ledges. Also I can play in the flute at them. It was great. But no, I haven't seen the exit miner one. Oh, you were there? Yeah. I couldn't really get it to work as much as I liked. I should have tried a bit harder with that one. Is this like a way out? What is over here? Oh, it's just a dude. Oh, it crashed for a minute there. Wait, can that Rockling not move? Is it bugged? It okay, I think this one's bugged for some reason. What about this one? Is this one also bugged? Maybe it's just the Rocklings because they were stuck in the ground. Just lazy. You fell hard, but it was great fun. I did. It just wouldn't really fucking land. I don't even know where the recorder is anymore. Oh no, it's still behind me. I've got it back here. It was funny though. It was so much fun. You know what? I reckon if I showed my friend Cameron the Rogue gameplay, he might be interested. I think I could bait him into it potentially. What do I need to do? Cull 6 enemies. Defeat. Oh, okay. Cinderclay, Claiborne, and Constructs. Okay, so these ones count. These will work. Ooh, don't know if I can beat 2 of them. Don't know if I can beat 2. We need to get the fuck out of there. And pray that we... Well, how does this work? What happens if I just go invisible? Do they lose track of me? Wow, that's insane. Holy shit, the Rogue is such a safe class. I didn't think they'd give up just because I went around a corner and got, and went invisible. Now, question is, can I pull that one without pulling the other? Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. That felt a bit scummy. That needs, that needs fixing, absolutely. I don't know how I feel about being able to just go. I think it should maybe put your... Don't know. Would you want it to put your stealth on a cooldown? How would you fix that? How would you fix it? Because it doesn't really make sense that NPCs could see you through invisibility. But I feel like it should go on the invisibility should go on a bit of a cooldown when you run away, or like when you're being hit. Because I fully expected that just not to work. No stealth in combat, yeah. Oh, level 5, nice. Okay, what are we taking now, hey? I don't know, still don't know how I feel about the throw. Flurry, quickly strike your target twice, 50% physical damage, gain flurry, phys speed increased by 10%. Last 6 seconds can be extended up to 12. Weapon combo finishes grant a charge of flurry. Does not interrupt your weapon combo. Okay, that actually sounds decent. So it's just a attack speed buff. Oh yeah, the weapon stuff will increase the bleeding chance for both. Increase the run. It's Rocklings. Don't need to kill a Rockling. Oh, every now and then the game hits a bit of a stutter, but that's just the alpha shit. I can go with the old WoW. Go with the old WoW powder. Yeah, no, that was a little bit silly that I could just walk out of there like that. Hello, enemies. Hello. Okay, let's level these. Oh yeah, they're 5 as well. Oh. Oh, and I get charges of it. Okay. This one might be good to put on a on my mouse button actually, so I can spam it a bit easier. Oh, objective complete. Perfect. Oh, that's one of my objectives complete. Okay, so that was one of the commissions. Commissions you can just hand in wherever you are, which I quite like. So if you get if you're doing some just random missions, that guy's 1 star. Oh, we don't want to fight that guy. Okay, bail out, bail out, bail out. Invisible. Oh, he hit me. Weird that the hit didn't take me out of invisibility, but I do wonder if that was That's 3 clay guys? I do wonder if that's because What am I trying to say? If that's because of just lag. Oh, I'm gonna die in here. I'm dead as shit. Oh no, okay, we go snuck past. So they seem to be seeing me and then losing me because I'm invisible. Makes the rogue so incredibly safe. So safe. I'm really surprised by how they've treated the rogue here. Dinner for food for you, Salty. How's your little gremlin character? Going back to what Harry was saying earlier about my stream title, this character may have changed my mind. I'm really enjoying the rogue, but it feels like a lot of aspects to the rogue that are going to change in the future, I would say. Hello? Oh, too many dudes, run! Run around the corner. Oh, hello. Hey, boys. Oh, go. Oh no, I'm not hidden. Not hidden there either. I'm dead as shit. I've got myself stuck. Oh! What's that? I don't know where I am anymore. I'm so deep in this fucking place. I'm never gonna get out of here. This thing's gonna murder me the moment it turns around, I'm sure. Oh, it like fell down to the ground? Okay, quick. I don't know how to get out. Oh, hang on. This might be it. Construct tank. I see the light. I'm surprised I've got... Holy shit. Oh, invisible. Click it. Hey, you suckers. Yeah, they shouldn't let you do that. Hey, rogue so safe, Fufu. Got out. What you got to say now? Hey? How do I survive? I'm with you, Harry. That was ridiculous. No other class would have survived that. No other class would have been close to surviving that. The rogue is weirdly strong, weirdly OP. I'm also confused about why there's so many like 1-star enemies in here. Can I beat that thing? Oh well, hang on. I need to heal up first. Before I try that again. Just claim my random rewards. For doing various things like learning shit from the skill tree. This is essentially just another tutorial path. That's what these are. They give you little rewards for doing very basic things like killing enemies. Killing 25 enemies? How have I not done that? Or more of that. Kill 5 elite enemies. So that's just there to purely get you through the game. Oh, I want to pull one but not the other. Although one of them... Oh, that one's just normal. If he stops... I thought the other one was going to keep walking. Gangbanged. Summoner. Hey, I played some Summoner first. Yeah, true, actually. I should have changed that title after I started playing this guy, shouldn't I? Probably seems so fucking silly. Alright, I don't know if I'm going to be able to beat this one or not. It is a tank, though. No, we can get the backstab on it when we like flick around it. Oh yeah, okay, we can beat this thing. It's tanky. So the fact it's got a star on it means it's an elite enemy, and they go up to 3 stars. So that's how you know like the difficulty of the mob. More dudes. Oh shit, more dudes still gets out. Drago's run away. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we're beating this thing as. Oh, I don't like that put me on the other side of it. Oops. I'd be very interested to see what the PvP dynamics are going to be like in this game. They're not, what's the word I'm looking for? They're not balancing this so that every class can fight every other class. They're very much balancing it so that there's balance in large PvP settings. That's what they're kind of going for. But they're going to have a very, as I understand it, WoW is kind of similar where some classes are better than others. It's like a bit of a rock, paper, scissors dynamic. That's what they're looking for here. The turn back to the enemy skill needs work. It does. Rock, paper, shit is exactly yeah, the turn back does need a little bit of work. But I'm also not sure how much some of it might be latency issues too. Like that skill. That skill is supposed to put me behind them. Dash behind your target with the fainting strikes. That might be a little bit bugged, potentially, because that's not how it's supposed to work. Robot, yeah, super fast on the arrows, right? I'm crazy how fast this class attacks. Or maybe it's the type of bow. It might also be the type of bow, being a short bow. Okay, so that's 8. We still need 2 more. Oh, I'll just use some salve. Okay, don't need the Rockling. Take that guy over there. Skill's supposed to place behind them, but Rogue, so Gage turn around instead. I like that enemy. I like that little fight. That felt more engaging than what I've been experiencing so far. Can I grab that guy without pulling up this Rockling? Oh, it looks like I've got the Rockling regardless. Not now, bitch. Oh, fuck. I tried to hide on a rock and stealth. There we go. That's so broken. That's so insanely broken. They've got to fix that. I don't know what they should aim for in fixing that, but they've got to fix that. That's such poor form. Oh, I hate that those are all 1 star. Oh, actually, hang on. Do the Rocklings count? Rocklings might count as a construct. Okay, let's try fighting it. How does the summoner play stand around? The summoner plays a lot like a warlock from WoW. So you've got a lot of dots. You've got like a fair bit of like CC options and crowd control. Like you can silence, you can do a lot of shield, and you can essentially you choose from. Now it's up to this guy. You choose from 1 of 3 pets, so you can do more dots, more dots. That's pretty much what you do. Oh, I didn't really want to partner up with this guy, but sure. We'll kill a couple. So you choose from a DPS pet, a tank pet, or a... Why would you grab 2? That seems like a wild choice. Yeah, DPS pet, a tank pet, or a heal pet. And they do what they say on the tin, right? DPS pet, DPS abilities, heal pet, heal abilities, tank pet, tank abilities. So the tank pet can taunt. So it's a really good class in that respect, especially if you're playing solo. Oh, you like pets, but it does depend on the AI. I found the AI to be half decent. I'd say most of the problems I ran into with it was maybe just bugs and stuff. It's quite a game where your pet does sometimes just sits around while you got fucked. I've definitely seen these pets do that on occasion, but less so. Alright, I'm leaving this guy. He can do it himself now. Okay, where do we have to hand that in? Do we have to go all the way back to deliver intel to the Hammerguard scout in the settlement? Is that over here in the settlement? I don't like that you can't like zoom into these. Like we know there's stuff in there, but you can't really zoom into it. Maybe it's because I'm far away and then we'd be closer. It felt like a protest. I'd say the management of the pet felt on par with what you get from World of Warcraft. Maybe even a little bit better, but there's a few like bugs that are in there that are making it obviously a worse experience. But I'd say it's like a slight step up from what you'd experience in WoW. From what I've tested so far. Grab that, claim that. Anything else to claim? Nope. Go this way. Yeah. But yeah, I always like a pet class. Obviously, you know that I play fucking Necromancer in every ARPG under the sun. My favorite kind of class is to have a pet. So seeing the summoner come out was perfect. To be fair, you only played classic WoW. Yeah, that's true. I only played classic WoW, so I don't know how much that changed down the track. So that's a good point, Fufu. I don't know if it changed greatly. Some of it's hard to balance since you get the magic and also pocket tank. Yeah, I do think they are. Yeah, I do think they're a little bit harder to balance. I quite like the way it's been done with this one, because the dot so you can put on a dot, right? But the dot's got, oh no, okay. So there are dots you can put on, but there's also I guess a timed debuff that you place on enemies that lasts for 20 seconds, but some of your other skills reduce the cooldown on it as you hit that same enemy. So you put that on, you put the big hit on it, you do your other skills, and eventually that pops for like big damage. So it's like a delayed hit, I suppose, but then you have dots on top of that. Modern WoW is bad, but not because of the class gameplay. That's actually pretty good. Okay. So I don't hand in my thing here, do I? Well, by the looks of it, looks like I have to go all the way back down over to there. I do like that the anvils looks very like dwarven. I like the big mountains. It does make the area a bit of a fucking nightmare to traverse though, especially these spots, because that's like tiered, like that's lower than this, which is lower than that. So you're constantly going like up and around, especially, where is it? This one. But there's elevators in these things as well. Sleep mode on this mouse is annoying. Oh man, that sucks. I know you've already said you don't want a Logitech product. Doesn't happen with this wireless mouse. Just you know, throwing it out there. Fuck you. That's the response I expected. Deliver to a Hammerguard scout in a settlement. Oh wait, can I just what do you mean Hammerguard scout in a settlement? I don't understand who I have to hand this into. Just a Hammerguard guard? No, I can't hand it into you. I figured there'd be one in here. Hammerguard scout in a settlement. Fuck. So what? Was there one over here? I don't know if Fufu's had any different experience there. It is a fucking good mouse though. Like I honestly I really can't suggest it enough. But having had your poor experiences in the past, I understand why you wouldn't want to trust them again for sure. There's definitely, actually in hindsight, there's a lot of Logitech products I've had that just fucking sucked. But the only two I have now are this mouse, and I've got the, I can't remember what keyboard this is, the wireless one, which is completely hidden by the green screen thing. refuses to see it. Ah, you love that mouse. Use the wired model for this. Then basically had this mouse for ages. Yeah, it's never failed me either. Use Logitech software. Can't tell me that shit is not asked. Oh, I don't think any every fucking software from all of these companies sucks ass. I've never found a good one. Razer, Cinet, like they all fucking suck. So yeah, I can't really vouch as much for the software. I've not had as many issues with this software, but I'm still not a big fan of it. Storage clerk. I don't know where the fuck I'm supposed to hand this quest in. Wait, settlement. Are they talking about... Oh, you want me to go to one of these? Right. Okay. Yeah, they want me to go... Okay. They actually want me to go to a settlement. It's a village. Village economic. Village divine. Scientific. Martial. I reckon we have like one of each. Oh no, there's two martial ones. Well, I guess let's go to this settlement, hey? Alright, plan is I'm going to kill stuff on the way to the settlement, see if I can get these quests done, and then I'll probably finish up the stream there. A little bit earlier than normal, but that's where I'll go today. So let's head this way. The old Logitech software was okay. New makes me want to off yourself software works, but that's about it. Yeah. What's nice about the mouse, you can update firmware settings using the software, so you don't have to keep the software running for the mouse features to work. Yeah, like I don't remember ever manually updating my mouse in any way, shape or form. Every now and then the software just picks up an update and it just does it. I've never had to like manually do anything. Although I've had a bunch of times where the software will just suddenly hang. But it doesn't prevent me using the mouse. Although I could fully see that going the other direction too. So what am I supposed to look for here? Anvils. Not anvils, sorry, fucking rams or ravens. I'm not seeing any ravens. Where are the ravens at? I was hoping to kill some shit. Oh, there's one over there. Mostly that. It's only if you want to switch profiles. Yeah. I've turned off the profile. Like I don't. Do you guys use your mouse profiles? I've never used the different mouse profile. I'm sure there's a lot of reasons to do it. I just never have. Yeah, I think you can change between profiles using one of the buttons. One thing I love about this mouse is the scroll wheel. I love that you can unlock it and just fucking spin the thing. And it spins just like entirely like without any friction. It's such a satisfying feel. That's such an odd thing to care about in a mouse, and it's not a feature in any way, but I love it. Infinite scrolls also. Yeah, I love the infinite scroll. If it just feels so good. Wait, why did killing that raven not count towards my total? It's because I was out of the circle? Like Elden Ring has 6 limitations on what buttons you can use. Oh, okay, yeah. It's great. Oh, yeah, true. It is good for web browsing, yeah. Like when I get through an article or something. There's a lot less enemies around. Oh, bit of a stutter there. A lot less enemies around than I remember in the anvils. Oh, that's just because everybody's killed them all, or what? Oh, your mouse has that too, and you don't like it? Ah, okay. Just built different. We just built different. It's the satisfaction of it. And then you can just stop it by clicking it back in, although I'm sure that's probably not great for the mouse. But every now and then I'll just sit here just spinning it. Love it. I really liked it in which is an odd thing to say, in playing Tarkov too, because you can up down your like movement speed with it. Okay, what's left in here that I have to like collect something? What have I not collected? This one. Oh, I'll travel to another settlement. Alright, that's what we're doing now. Yeah, where the fuck are all these enemies? Oh, they're all back up there if I really want them. Nah, fuck it. Alright, I'm gonna just waltz my way over to the settlement and then we'll finish up there. The rest of us have a logical mouse. I was looking at some other mouses for a little while, but then I just can't get away from this one. I just can't. I'm also worried about buying a mouse and it not feeling right in the hand. It's very much like I don't know. It's like a good pair of shoes, right? It sucks getting a new pair of shoes because they're not worn in. That's how I feel about a mouse too. Like I wouldn't mind trying some different mouses. But I don't want it to feel different in the hand, and because I know that'll fuck up my aim. But I'd love a mouse with like a few more buttons. This only has like a couple of side buttons. I don't know if I can reprogram the other ones that are supposed to be used for the sensitivity, because I never use them. We don't all want the same thing, and then yeah, no, you're good, Harry. I know. You just want a mouse like the LG 600. What's the 600? Oh, like the yeah, okay, yep. So you want a good like MMO mouse type thing with lots of buttons. I know people still call them MMO mice, but you know what I mean. Where the fuck are the enemies? I don't know if there's something's bugged here and they're just not spawning. Yeah, like that's the kind of mouse I wanted. Oh fuck, I've gone the wrong way. Fucking idiot. That's the kind of mouse I wanted to get. I wanted to get a mouse with more side buttons. Because I'm really poor with my like hand dexterity. Like fuck me, man. Pressing a button past 5 on this, like pressing 7, 8, 9. Hate it with a passion. A lot of buttons and a finger primary, yeah. So I'd rather have that like just on the mouse, ready to go. Because I fat finger keys, or as you saw earlier with this shit, I fat finger keys all the time. All the goddamn time. I can't help myself. Taking this wrong direction absolutely fucked me. I adore the fact that this game doesn't have fast travel, because I feel like it makes the world feel more alive. And it obviously they need it with the PvX, the PvP stuff, because you can't just have people pinging around the world, you know, harvesting players. At least if you know that somebody is like, you know, killing fresh spawns at the anvils, you can just avoid that area, and you know those people can't get to you for like half an hour. But moments like this, I'm like, fuck, I wish I could just be at the settlement. Even though a foot button thing, but it never really felt good to use. Interesting. Was it like made for that, or have you got like racing pedals that you've changed to be like that? No fast travel means the world needs to be interesting. Absolutely. This boring shit. It'll get there. Wow. I'm relatively confident this game will get there and have a fairly dedicated player base. I don't think it's not going to be a WoW killer or anything like that. But I guess that's not what they're going for at the same time. But it'll get there. It'll have a fairly dedicated player base by the time they get it complete. But yeah, right now it just feels like hell. I love the windmill on top of that. There's just, oh no, it is moving. Oh shit. Okay. Now we have enemies, and they're between me and the settlement. I think if I stick to the road, I'm mostly fine. It's a dedicated foot button thing with 3 buttons, but it's cheap crap that feels like shit. Yeah, okay. That's interesting. I've not thought about having a foot button. I move around in my chair a bit too much. Like right now I've got my feet up on my on my speaker. But I don't know how I'd go with a foot button. Although in saying that, that might be absolutely incredible for a game like I really hope these fucking birds don't get me. That could be really good for a game like Star Citizen. When I was buying my flight sticks for it, I did notice that a lot of people suggested like foot pedals, and I was like, I don't know if I want to go foot pedals. Because yeah, the amount of buttons you need to press in Star Citizen to fly a ship. I'm like, nah, I need to buy a flight stick for that shit. And I hate controlling pitch and yaw, like trying to control. Fufu fucking saw this when I was playing Battlefield 6. He saw me try to fly a helicopter. It did not go well. It did not go well at all. Like I need something other than a mouse to try and learn how to fly. I figured it would be nice since you don't use your feet while gaming, but it's actually shit to have to lift your foot while... Yeah, like it's like the thing they used to make you do in school where you like pat your head and rub your tummy or something like that. Like it probably feels incredibly unnatural. There's a clip of that. There is a clip of that, yeah. Yeah, that was pretty fun. That was pretty good. And I actually, that's exactly the feeling though that what I'm kind of just trying to describe there with Harry. It's like like trying to understand how to move the mouse to control a helicopter doing that. It just, my mind couldn't understand it. It couldn't comprehend. Oh, what a beautiful village. So where the fuck is this guy? He's out, it's like outside? Oh, that was a specific crate mule. Hey, I didn't know there were crate mules. That's a funky looking mount. This would be a cool mount to have, whatever the fuck this thing is. Like a giant anteater. Wait, the scout's up here? This is who we're looking for. Oh, that took us a while, didn't it? Thank you very much. Oh, he didn't give me another quest. I thought he'd give me one to continue on with. I'm not going to be able to grab this, am I? I can. I'll grab the hawk. I think a footpad where you can change the pressure needs to activate might work. Oh, yeah. So all you have to do is rest your foot on it and then just... Yeah, that would be good. That would be really good. That would work. That would work quite well. Because, yeah, like you said, it's the moving of the foot onto it. But that would be good. All right. I'm going to walk myself into town. I'm going to finish up the stream there, guys. Thank you very much for hanging out in this very boring stream, as I've been told by like 3 people. But I respect it. I respect it. I'm glad that you guys actually confirmed that for me. Don't ever hesitate to tell me if something looks like shit. Or if the gameplay is, you know, not up to quality. Because, yeah, coming into this today, I'm like, do I stream Ashes? Oh, I'm worried it's going to be a bit mundane to watch. Game sucks, but you're cool. Thank you, Harry. I've reached fucking cool as shit, hey? I should have fucking just dabbed immediately. Playing Pal World. Wait, is that what you were playing? You are playing Pal World. I love it. Yeah, no. Interested to see where this game goes. I might stream more of it in the future, but probably sparingly. And if I do stream in the future, I'll try to make sure I'm doing something like a raid or like a dungeon instance. So it's not just sitting still doing nothing and actually interacting with enemy mechanics. Because I think that stuff would be really interesting, and I hope that they've nailed that. But I'll definitely be playing a lot of this off stream. I'll definitely be making a video or two on it, and then we'll see where we go. Otherwise, yeah, let me know what you guys want to see though in terms of games. I'll have to figure out what I want to play from here on out. We have Christmas coming up. Oh, speaking of, obviously I won't be on for Christmas, so I'll be on next Tuesday, but I won't be on Thursday, which is Christmas Day, and then. Fuck, what day is New Year's? New Year's is oh yeah, okay, New Year's is also a Thursday. Questionable if I'll be on those 2 days, but I'll be on these 2 Tuesdays. I'll be on next Tuesday and the Tuesday after. So, see how we go. But that's it for me. Thank you very much. Have a good one. Harry, Fufu, Salty, again, thank you very much for the gift subs. I do appreciate it. It's completely not necessary, but you are... fucking killing it with that. Thank you very much. Catch you guys later. Have a great weekend. Have a safe Christmas if I don't happen to see you next week. And a happy New Year as well. And I'll catch you next time. Bye.